All right, all right. All right, all right. Folks. You are live. Coach Shelton Harrison is going to do some commentary on the main event. Okay? Lots and lots of commentary. Should we get the music? I think we ought to play the music. Um, Folks, I'm going to be honest. It's a big thunderstorm here, man. Okay? My stream is going in and out. I don't know what's going on, but it's okay. It's been going in and out, but let the coach know you're here. Man, let him know you're here. Setting up all the audio. I'm going to call this fight only how Coach Shelton Harrison knows how to call the fight. Um, and it is what it is. You're watching Coach Shelton Harrison, Combat Sports Show Live. Okay? And this is a blow by blow analysis. Cyborg versus Bud. Y'all like how I said that? Yeah, baby. Got the music playing. Come on. Come on. Come on. Do I sing? Do I sing? Coach Shelton Harrison, there never be no comparison. Yeah, the Coach, you're live on the Coach's Show, the Coach's Show Live. And guys, I can't do a 5-hour marathon. Coach ain't got the stamina for that. I can't do it. I've done that before and never again. Okay? Never again. Yeah. Woo, buddy. I only got enough patience to do it for the main event. Okay? And I've been waiting on this main event to go down. It's gonna be damn near what? It's gonna be what? 12 something? The coach is gonna give you live, blow by blow analysis of this fight. And a lot of people not getting the zone, man. It's just, and after this, I am going to cancel my DAZN description. I'm gonna cancel it. I just am. I don't like DAZN. It's worse than ESPN Plus. And like right now, the stream is going in and out. Okay, it's lagging. It's doing all kind of stuff. But the coach is going to report this live to you. He's going to report live to you. Live. I love it. I love it. And y'all know I got a rule, a 10-person rule. When I get that, when 10 people could roll up in the building, y'all know I cut the music and we go ahead and make it do what it do. Y'all come on in and smash that like button, man. Smash that like button right now. Back again. Back again. On some of you snaggletooth mouth PG-13 channels. Oh, man. Some of y'all said y'all been waiting on this. I don't know, though. I don't know. Some people just saying the hell with it. They ain't buying this on. I just find out about the results in the morning. I do. I think that's what some people are probably thinking. I don't feel like watching. But I'm going to watch. I am going to watch. Man, Joe Burns in the super chat. That's what I'm talking about, man. We trying to make it do what it do around here. Big Joe Burns done already came in, man. Throwing it up. Big Joe Burns throwing that up. Threw that $sign up. Up. We got 11 people up in the building. I can go on and cut that music. Y'all know how I do. Big Joe Burns said, "What up, coach? What up, Big Joe Burns?" The rest of y'all, let me know you in here, man. Let the coach know you in here. I'm going to call this fight, man. This going to be hard for me to do, though, y'all. I'm going to be totally honest with y'all. Calling this fight is going to be... and I hate calling fights on live stream with people, with fighters that are my fighters, I don't know. For some reason, I don't like it. I just don't like it. But, you know, it is what it is, man. My boy Renee Vital in the God doggone building. Renee Vital. Man, that sounds like a analyst name. Renee Vital. It do. It do. Man, I tell y'all, man, I'm excited about this. I'm excited about what my girl Cyborg about to do. My man Jason Rose, the moderator of the Lions Den Women's Mixed Martial Arts Community page on Facebook. Okay? On Facebook. Facebook, baby. Baby. The main event is about to start, y'all. It's about to start. Cris Cyborg versus Julia Budd. We about to start. It's time. The word is Renee Vital. It's the main event is about to start. Have y'all ever noticed that Bellator be having like three and four like pay per views in a month? Like I don't know what Bellator be thinking, man. Like they think people but I guess if you have the zone, I guess it don't matter. Like you can afford them all. If you own the zone. But I think the zone though, man. Me personally, I think the zone just. I think the zone sucks, man. Um, I think they suck. Well, what I tell y'all? See, I'm looking at Julia Budd and them back there. I told y'all she gonna try to take this fight to the ground. What I tell y'all? That's what she working on. I told you. I told you. Yep. Julia Budd have no intentions, man, of trying to stand. I knew it. I knew it. She gonna try to shoot for a takedown, man. She gonna try. And they are hyping Julia Budd up bad, man. Like, it's almost like, okay, they need to put some respect on Cris Cyborg name, man. They need to put some respect on her name, like for real. And I almost kind of feel like that you can kind of tell that Chael Sonnen with his old square head and Aaliyah McFarlane. I mean, Aaliyah hating bad. Aaliyah McFarlane is hating bad, man. Like she came out and said it. I don't want Cris Cyborg winning that belt. I said, damn. At least Aaliyah Malay, at least she honest about it. You know, at least Aaliyah Malay is honest. She said, nope, I don't want Cris Cyborg winning that belt. Like Chael Sonnen and Jay Glazer. Jay Glazer got a bald head. Boy, look at that joker head. That boy got a bald head. Man, wow. They need to put some respect on Cyborg name though, man. I feel like Cyborg getting disrespected all over Bellator, man. It's like the only person that like Cris Cyborg is Scott Coker. That's it. Like she ain't got no love from the analysts. But I kind of knew. I kind of knew the analysts didn't like Cris Cyborg, cause you know what they keep doing with Cyborg. They keep holding the fact that she used steroids a decade ago. Like, come on, man. And I think everybody's giving her a bad knock. But I mean, Chael P. Sonnen can't talk. Chael P. Sonnen done popped around every corner, every nook and cranny. Chael P. Sonnen, he done popped. So, I don't know. I feel like she get that bad rap though. Yeah, Julia Budd though, man. You know, I don't know how to take her, man. She, I don't know. I don't think she looked confident, y'all. And I'm not saying that because I'm a Cyborg fan, you know. And Julia Budd probably might not be nervous. I mean, who knows? She just, I don't know. She seemed like she can't relax. And it's like every time they talk to Cris Cyborg is unusually relaxed as hell. Like it's driving me crazy. Not the fact that she's relaxed, but it's like, damn, you got a fight coming up, Cris. You got a fight coming up. Like, damn, you do. But Chris Cyborg don't really, Chris Cyborg, like, okay. Okay, it is what it is. Okay, the main event hadn't happened yet, guys. If I am behind some of you, there's a thunderstorm that's happening here. So, folks, it is what it is. Okay, we're gonna make it do. We're gonna make do what it do. Okay, we're gonna make do what it do. Yeah, yeah, it's gonna be a good fight though. I'm pretty sure. Cause they both they don't like each other. Okay, that's the one thing. Chris Cyborg and Julia Budd, they really truly don't like each other. They don't care for one another, and it's more of a grudge. Chris Cyborg really don't like. Cause see, Chris Cyborg, I'm gonna tell you something, man. See, Chris, she's got this. It's not like she holding like she hate Julia Budd, but she damn sure don't like her because Julia Budd said all that stuff about them steroids, man. And Julia Budd went in. Julia Budd was like, nope. I didn't fight her. I ain't fight her for a reason, because she was on steroids in 2010. Like Julia Budd just came out and said it. She said, "Nah, I ain't fight her. I ain't fight her because of the steroids." Hey, at least she was honest. Up, TJ 347 in that super chat. God dog, TJ 3 to the 4 to the 7, making it rain, making it rain. Karina Rodriguez is gonna be very very happy. TJ 347, and what's my man name? He got a picture of a chicken. Okay. Yeah, the main event haven't started yet, y'all. Hadn't started just yet. Um, but they really don't like each other, and I think this is it. And Chris really, really, really don't like Julia Budd, and Chris can't take that emotion into the octagon. Like she can't. I don't think she will, cause she just relaxed as hell. She just relaxed. And I'm like, damn, Chris, you got a fight coming up. You wouldn't think Chris Cyborg had a fight today. You would not think because she's so damn relaxed. You know? I don't know, guys. I don't know. Julia Budd, you know, I mean, I don't know. Julia Budd, she looked anxious, man. And I've been telling people, don't be surprised, man, if Chris Cyborg get this fight up out of here. Don't be surprised. They got somebody carrying the belt down to the ring now. It's going to be a good matchup, but for as long as it lasts. I think I told y'all about the kicking game of Julia Budd. Her kicking game is good, but Julia, they're not going to explore those options. I'm telling y'all, okay? Julia Budd, they looking for takedown. Okay, and I don't know. Julia has a very good Muay Thai background. I think Chris's wrestling background is better than Julia's. But, Julia Budd is, man, that's a big girl. Okay? Julia Budd is a big girl. So, but I think Julia Budd is less skillful. Okay? I see my girl TT up in here. I see my girl Mary F. Um, Mary F. Mary F, boy. Mary F got intelligence. TT, the main event's about to start. I'm gonna call the fight, because most people don't want to get DAZN. DAZN sucks. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. The DAZN app, it sucks. It sucks ass. Okay. And the only reason why I got DAZN is because I support Chris Cyborg. That's it. Okay. But I probably will cancel my DAZN subscription pretty soon, and I'll just get it back whenever Chris fights, because it's just it's a load of crap, man. The thing's always buffering. Then the stream get behind, and you just get tired of it, man. The DAZN app is worse than ESPN Plus. Okay, and we're waiting on the main event to start, y'all. That's what it is. We're waiting on the main event to start. Chris Cyborg is set to take on Julia Budd. Chris Cyborg is a heavy favorite. This is MMA though. I don't ever count anybody out, and I'm definitely not saying that Julia Budd can't win, because it's MMA, y'all. We saw what happened with Roxanne Modafferi and Macy Barber, but we can't compare the situations, because Macy Barber wasn't as skilled. She didn't have a skill set. Chris got a real skill set. Okay, And Julia Budd been talking a gang of for a long time. Julia Budd been talking junk for a decade, man. For 10 years, she been talking this junk. And so Cris is, I don't know, she don't like her. She don't like her. Evelyn say she nervous. I don't know. I don't know. I ain't really. You probably more nervous than Julia Budd, cause Julia Budd nervous as hell, man. Like you can literally see the anxiety on Julia Budd's face. Like you can see it, and it's no joke. And I sat back and I'm like, damn, man, Julia Budd really is nervous. Like what the hell? And y'all know I'm biased, man. Yeah, I'm biased, and I'm very biased. But I'm gonna do the best I can to call the fight down the middle. I'm gonna tell y'all what's going on, play by play. If you just don't feel like getting the zone, because I don't blame you for not getting the zone. Okay, I don't blame any of y'all. And to be honest, a lot of people really didn't know about this fight. Like honestly, and the zone they did a very poor job of actually promoting this fight. They did a horrible job, y'all. Very very horrible job. Cris Cyborg is set to walk out. Trying to figure out what her music is. Oh, she playing her normal song. She playing a Christian song. I like that song. Like that'd be crazy. Cris come out there, praising the Lord, and then she go in there and lay hands on people and knock them out. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. But people are saying Cris lost a step. Well, Julia Budd is older. She's older than Cris Cyborg. Julia Budd 36. Cris is what 33, 34. So I mean, I think the age has nothing to do with this for either one of these two. I think both of these two, they are still relatively good fighters. Julia Budd, you know, to be a 36-year-old, Julia Budd she don't look that old. I mean, she looks pretty good for her age. Julia looks good for her age. She look good. And I think Julia could fight till she 40 and still be okay. I think she could. But what do you think? The fight's about to start, okay? Yeah, TT, I agree with that. I think Bellator should have stayed on Spike TV. They should have done something because me personally, I thought this fight was very poorly promoted. Um, I thought it was poorly promoted. If you ask me, I thought it was very, very poorly promoted. Um, mm, yeah, extremely poorly promoted. But you know, it's what Scott Coker wanted. They wanted to be on the zone on an app, and it seems like they're trapped on this app. They can't get the word out about it. You can't. And if you don't have the zone, then you're not going to see like any ad promotions for the fight. You're not going to see any of that because you're trapped on an app, and that's the thing. Guys, you're watching Coach Shelton Harrison Combat Sports Show live. Okay, smash that like button, please, on the way in, or don't smash the like button. Hell, it's up to you. Cris Cyborg is already in the octagon. Julia Budd is making her way to the octagon. Okay, Julia Budd is on her way around the room. Oh man, but they're talking it up good though. They talking Julia up pretty good, and it's pretty good. They making me believe. I'm a believer. I'm not. I'm not a believer. I'm lying. Okay, I'm not really believing what they saying. Alima Lay McFarlane said, "Nope, I do not want Cris Cyborg taking this belt." I mean, you gotta like Alima Lay, man. The great benefactor in the god doggone building. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Boy, that super chat is overflowing, baby. It's overflowing. It's overflowing. But both of these two, they got something in common, though. They do. Cris Cyborg and Julia Budd, they got something in common. They were both finished by Amanda Nunes in round one. They were. Julia Budd was finished slightly faster than Cris Cyborg. So, you know, it's just what it is. It's true. I'm not like being funny. They both were finished by Amanda Nunes. Gave y'all a bit of history there. Okay. Yeah, you know what, Mary? Alima Lay is a bit salty. She's very salty right now because, everybody talking about Valentina. Um, they talk, everybody talking about how good Valentina is, and Alima Lay is very salty. Cris Cyborg is there. This the main event, y'all. It's the main event. The tail of the tape. Let me see. Okay, Cris is 34, Julia's 36. They both 5'8". They both pretty much evenly. Julia Budd got a 70-inch reach. Cris Cyborg got a 69-inch reach. Okay, it's gonna be a good fight. Okay, it's gonna be a really, really good fight. Yeah, Bud beat Carano in Muay Thai, and Cris beat her up in MMA. Oh man, here we go. But these two, Cris genuinely does not like Julia Budd, and Julia Budd don't really care much for Cris Cyborg. So this is kind of like it's a grudge match. Okay, MG Toe. You know, is that an insult, y'all? Where the wrench is at? Yeah, MG Toe. I think that's an insult. Don't y'all think so? Yeah, I think that's an insult. I'm MG Toe. What does that mean? A male? What that stand for? I don't know what that means. Okay. Cris finna do her little famous little spin and hit the ground. Okay. She ain't do it. Ryan says he's MG Toe. Okay. Well, congrats, man. Hey, you can be MG Toe, man. That's your right. Oh, men going their own way. Okay. All right. See, old coach ain't know this. Coach didn't know. He didn't know at all what an MG Toe was. But I know now what an MG Toe is. And thanks to you, TJ347. Learned a lot from the great TJ347. And TJ347 is going to start a podcast pretty soon. He is. Okay, they're starting. They're in the center of the octagon. Okay. Okay, they touch gloves. Okay. Here they go. Here they go. We're getting ready. Here we go. All right, y'all. The co-main, I ain't even watch it. Be honest. It's the only fight I was worried about. Okay, here we go. All right, Cris is probing the jab. Julia Budd is she's on the defensive right now. Cris is kind of taking her time. Okay, Cris with a body shot. Julia Budd with a kick to the face. Cris Cyborg got Julia Budd on the cage. Cris came in pretty aggressive. Okay, now this is what I told you Julia Budd would try to do. She's got Cris Cyborg pinned up against the cage, and she's got an underhook. I don't suspect Julia is going to try to get the fight to the ground. I'm not sure, okay? Cris is delivering some knees. Julia Budd has Cris stuck against that cage. Cris is trying to work for the underhooks, okay? I don't think Cris should have engaged in the clinch, okay? Don't think she should have. But Julia Budd got her hemmed up pretty good. So a couple of foot stomps from Julia Budd. Cris Cyborg is trying to get off the cage, okay? And Cris now is fighting. She's got an underhook. Okay. Ooh, knee to the head by Cris Cyborg. She turned Julia Budd and kneed her right in the head. Okay. Julia Budd is coming back. Julia Budd again with a clinch. Cris Cyborg with a takedown. Holy hell. Cris Cyborg with a damn takedown. What the hell is going on here? What is going on? Cris Cyborg with a takedown. Cris is going for a mount. Okay. Julia Budd is back up. Okay, Julia Budd got back up. Damn good Way to get back up for Julia Budd. Cris Cyborg was trying to get a full mount, and Julia Budd slipped out of that. Okay? Julia Budd is trying to tie Cris Cyborg up, man. This is what she's doing. And I told you that this was a strategy that she's going to do. This is bad because what's going to happen, Julia Budd going to burn her arms out. She going to burn them out. Okay, Julia's going for a takedown, and she's trying to get Cris to her back. Okay, if Cris Cyborg gets the underhook, okay, if she gets the underhook, Julia Budd's going to be in a world of trouble, okay? So Julia is fighting off the underhooks. Cris still is got the knees going. Cris can either choose to do a Muay Thai clinch from this position, or she can choose to get the underhooks. If I'm Cris Cyborg, I would definitely go for the underhooks because she can turn Julia Budd and begin to deliver in knees, okay? Julia Budd is just holding Cris against the cage, okay? Julia Budd can't get the takedown. Cris Cyborg has Julia Budd against the cage, delivering knees. Ooh, Cris Cyborg with a nasty, nasty elbow. Julia Budd is, Cris got those underhooks, and I told y'all, the underhooks are very dangerous, man. It's a tool, but Cris is holding Julia Budd against the cage. Cris is delivering damage to Julia Budd. Julia Budd is trying to get off the cage. Julia Budd is fighting for an underhook. Cris is delivering elbows, knees. Cris Cyborg is going in, man. She's going in. Ooh, good knee to the body by Cris Cyborg. Ooh, leg kick by Cris Cyborg. Julia Budd is hanging in there, man. She hanging in. I don't know now. Oh, good right hand by Julia Budd. Okay, Cris Cyborg coming in. Cris kicked Julia Budd, and Julia Budd slipped. Cris Cyborg got Julia Budd in a triangle submission. Oh, what the hell is going on? Cris Cyborg got Julia in a triangle. She got her right there. Julia Budd trying to get out. Okay, now we get to see Cris. Cris made a calculated error. She tried to kick. She slipped. Cris is going for a damn armbar. What the hell is going on? Okay, Julia Budd slipped out of the armbar. Okay, Julia Budd is out of the armbar. Cris is on the bottom now. Okay, Cris Cyborg is, okay, now we get to see the ground game of Cris Cyborg. Julia Budd is going for some strikes. Cris is trying to cage walk. The majority of this round, though, I think Cris Cyborg is pretty much winning the round. Julia Budd can't do anything. Cris is about to get back up. Cris is about to get up. Julia Budd is trying for a guillotine. Cris is in no danger. Now Julia resorted back to the underhooks. Okay, Julia Budd is delivering a knee. Ooh, illegal knee to a downed opponent. Wow. Julia Budd kicked Cris Cyborg, knee Cris Cyborg when she was down. Holy crap. Holy crap. Okay. Yeah, man, they're going to deduct a point. They're going to deduct a point for that. They should have. I can't believe Cris Cyborg had Julia Budd in a nasty arm triangle. Okay, the referee stood him up. Okay, Julia Budd with a straight right hand. Okay, Cris Cyborg, I don't know, something in that ring, man, because she's trying to kick, man. She can't keep her footing. Okay, Cris is walking down Julia Budd. Oh, she dropped Julia Budd. She dropped Julia Budd is on the ground. She getting her ass whooped. She getting her ass whooped. Julia Budd is getting her ass whooped now. Oh, Julia Budd. I can't. Whoa. Oh, God. Oh, God. My God. Julia Budd is on her back. Julia Budd got dropped just like that. Oh, my God. Oh, Julia Budd is hurt. She's hurt. Oh, man. Cris is trying to get the finish, but Julia Budd is holding her down. Cris trying to get the ground and pound. Julia kicks her off. Oh, Cris kicked Julia in the ass. Julia Budd is fighting. Oh, elbows by Cris. Cris is tearing. Oh, the end of the round. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That straight right hand came out of nowhere. Julia Budd fell like a sack of potatoes. Holy crap. Holy crap. What just happened? What just happened? Julia Budd, man, if there was another minute on the clock, this fight would have been over. This fight would have been over. Oh, that tricky referee, and man, that right hand was nasty, y'all. Cris hit her with a counter. Bam! Oh, damn. Oh, bam! Oh, snap. She kicked Julia and slipped. Now that I got to get that right hand though. That right hand was nasty. Then Julia cheated, man. She kicked the down opponent. You can't do that. That right hand, bam. Oh, snap. Oh, God, dog. Cris was beating the hell out. Hey, man. Cris Cyborg, wow, wow. Marloes Conan is in the crowd. And she watching like she looking sick like, man, can't believe this. Cris is actually winning this fight. Julia Budd is looking a little tentative. Oh, good head kick by Julia Budd, but it was blocked by Cris Cyborg. Cris Cyborg again with the trip. Oh, she beating the hell. Julia Budd is getting her ass whooped, y'all. Cris is beating the hell out of Julia Budd. But Julia Budd is going for a trip. Didn't work. It didn't work. Man, I knew that Julia was going to try to do this. I knew that Julia was going to try for this takedown. It didn't work. Cris Cyborg can throw knees right now. Oh, man, she need Julia in the crotch. God, dog, Cris. Julia Budd, man. Man, Julia. Cris, I don't think Cris is trying for a takedown. Okay? I don't think Cris is trying for a takedown. Man, Cris is landing 75% of her strikes, man. Julia landing 69%. They both going for it, man. God almighty. This is a good fight, man. This is a good fight. Okay? Julia Budd with a 1-2. It missed. Foot to the face. Okay? It's partially blocked by Cris Cyborg. Cris Cyborg. Oh, body shot by Cris Cyborg. Man, they're engaging in close quarters, man. And Cris Cyborg is welcoming the close quarters clinch. I thought Cris was going to fight at a range, man. No. Cris is welcoming that. Julia, oh, she kicked Julia Budd in the side. Julia Budd is getting hit. Julia Budd is, oh, man. Cris is coming back. Okay, Julia Budd is hanging in. Julia Budd with an elbow, partially blocked by Cris Cyborg. Cris Cyborg now has pinned Julia Budd against the cage. Listen, Julia Budd, you know, her eyes are getting big, man. They're getting big, and I don't know, guys. I don't know. Julia Budd is clearly, man. It's clearly. You know, man. I think she's still hurt. Okay, I think she's still hurt. Um, Julia Budd is trying to get out of this clinch. Cris Cyborg got her tied down. Cris got the underhook again. Okay, Cris is controlling this fight with the underhook. She's controlling it. Julia Budd is trying to come around with an elbow to the side of the head. Cris with another knee to the body. Cris has Julia Budd in a clinch, and Julia Budd, she's wearing down Julia Budd. Julia Budd is doing everything that she can. Oh, a knee to the head by Cris Cyborg. Julia Budd is starting, I think she's starting to fade, guys, just a little bit. Okay, Julia Budd is hanging on. She's trying, man. Julia Budd is fading, guys. She's fading. And it's starting to look bad for Julia Budd. What is Julia Budd? How is she going to come back? What is she going to try to do? Man, okay, I can't take my eyes off the action because if I do, oh, she gave Julia Budd a leg kick. Julia Budd damn near fell. Okay, Julia Budd is coming back. Julia Budd is trying to throw. She's trying to throw some hands. It's just ineffective, man. She's dazed. There are 2 minutes left in this round, close to. Julia Budd could go at any time, y'all. Okay, Julia Budd now has Cris Cyborg against the cage. Cris has the underhook. She turned Julia Budd, and there it is, man. There it is. Guys, man, Cris Cyborg is going for a takedown. I can't believe it. Well, okay, now Julia has Cris Cyborg in a Muay Thai clinch. Cris got out of it. Cris has Julia Budd pinned against his cage. Cris needs to separate and actually try to deliver an elbow strike. That, to me, would be, you know, very, very pertinent in this situation, okay? And I think Cris can do it. Oh, man. Oh, man. Man. What the hell is going on here, y'all? Just what the hell is going on? Okay? Wow. Cris has Julia Budd against the cage. Julia really doesn't know what to do, okay? She has no idea what to do. Oh, a knee to the head by Cris. Cris is knee and Julia Budd is getting her ass whooped. Man, 2 brutal knees by Cris Cyborg. God dog, y'all. God dog. Oh, man. God dog. Okay, Julia Budd with a right hand that connected. Okay. Looks like both of these two, Cris is just patiently trying to pick Julia Budd apart. Okay, she's making the effort to do so. They both slowed down a little bit. Julia Budd is coming in for the attack. Cris is blocking and parrying all these shots. Cris needs to be careful of the kicking game of Julia Budd. Needs to be careful of that. Julia Budd goes for a takedown. She's going for a single leg. Cris is fighting off the single leg. Okay, if Julia Budd completes this. Oh! A knee by Cris Cyborg. Julia Budd is eating a lot of shots, y'all. Oh, man. Julia tried for a single leg and she got kneed. Cris again. Oh, my God. Man. Man, man, man. 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 Wow. Wow, man. It's getting Julia Budd is getting hurt, man. Wow. Unbelievable. And Julia Budd husband cussing her out. I mean, dude is cussing her slam out, smooth. He cussing out, like seriously, man, cussing out like no other. And I know, Lance Gibson gets into these cussing matches with his wife. Man, she tried for it. She tried to kick Cris Cyborg, and then Cris Cyborg ended up taking her down. And watching the replays here. Guys, this fight to me, it's it's a pretty exhausting fight, man. And I thought Cris could have had this thing done in the first round, but it is what it is. Okay, guys, we're going into round three. Okay, we're going into round three, and this fight is making it do what it do, y'all. Wow. Okay, round three. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, man. I mean, you can't even argue, man. Cris Cyborg is winning this fight. Okay. Um, man, my monitor's going dead, man. She got to hurry and win this fight. Okay. Ooh, 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 man. They engage in the clinch. Julia Budd is using her strength, man. She's got a new, fresh breath of wind. Um, she's trying. Okay. Julia Budd is trying to get something done. They got each other against the cage. Cris Cyborg turned her again. Cris is doing a good job, man. She keep turning, and Julia Budd tried. She was trying to bully. She tried to bully Cris Cyborg, but it's not working, guys. It's just not working. Um, Cris just got against the cage, and looked like the referee want to separate them, man. And maybe he should. Maybe he should get this fight back out in the open. I mean, who knows, man? Who knows? Cris Cyborg is trying to deliver some short knees. Julia Budd with a short knee. Okay. Okay. Julia Budd came back with an elbow. Okay. Now Julia Budd turned Cris Cyborg. Okay. Cris Cyborg's back is against the cage. Okay. Um, I know Cris can't, give up any rounds, man. Not this being in her house. She can't do that. Cris got to go ahead and get this girl out of here. Julia Budd is going for a takedown. It's going to be hard for her to get this takedown. Okay, it's going to be very, very hard. But you know what? Julia Budd can pull it off. She's strong enough to do it. And people have been talking about the strength of Julia Budd. They've been talking about it. And it's almost like, people, they talk about it. And that's all they talk about when they come to Julia Budd is her strength. You know, that's all they talk about. Um, I think that's all she got. Cris is finna turn her. Okay, Cris has turned Julia Budd. Okay, guys. Oh, man, she kicked Julia Budd. God, dog, man. This fight is real. These two, they're going after it. Cris is just getting the better of Julia Budd. She just is, man. Um, Julia Budd is looking for an opening. She's trying to find it. And I think Julia's going to try to set Cris up for a head kick. Um, man. Okay, they both just kind of at a standstill. Cris throwing a jab, Julia Budd with a counter right. Okay, front kick by Julia Budd. That part. Oh man, Cris Cyborg kicked Julia. That lead leg of Julia Budd is eating up, man. Cris Cyborg been chewing that lead leg up, man. Okay. Oh, good. Oh, she dropped Julia Budd. She dropped her. Cris Cyborg dropped Julia Budd again. Oh my God. Julia Budd is on the ground, man. I don't know. Okay, okay, okay. She put Cris in a guard. Okay, Julia Budd has put Cris Cyborg in a guard. Okay, but they're against the cage, so there's there's no chance right now of a triangle. Okay, there's no chance of a triangle right now. Um, Cris is beating the hell out of Julia Budd. Julia Budd just took a beating on that ground. Okay, all right. Cris is trying to get back to her, trying to engage it. Cris kicked in the ass just now. Okay, kicking the ass again. Hell, Julia Budd with the up kicks. Okay, all right. I think Cris may want him to stand up. I don't know. Cris is trying to get back. Oh man, she got back on top of her. If Cris get a full mount, this fight is over. Okay, if Cris Cyborg gets a full mount, the fight's over. Okay, I don't know. It's gonna be hard for Cris to get it, seeing as though they're so far into the cage. Okay, I'm just saying. Okay, it's gonna be hard for Cris Cyborg to get that mount because there's so. It's a minute left in the third round. Okay, um, and Cris Cyborg is doing her thing. I mean, she's dominated this fight, man. Okay, she's on. She's got a. I don't know. She's in a half mount, half guard. No, she's in a half mount, and she's got pretty dominant position over Julia Budd. Um, Cris is going in there, and she's just doing what she's doing to Julia Budd. Okay, man, she elbowing it in the body, man. God, dog. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow. Okay, Cris Cyborg is tearing her up, man. Cris is tearing her up, man. This, they're on the ground. Julia's on the ground. Cris is just trying to get position so she can start this ground and pound. Okay. Well, I don't know, man. If it goes this far, yeah, she's 34. Hell, how many steps is she gonna lose, TJ? She's gonna lose a lot of steps. I mean, hell, you're not 24, you're not 25 anymore. Yeah, yeah, people do get old. That's just what it is. Uh-oh, she got her. She's on top. Cris is beating the hell out of Julia Budd. She's beating the hell out of it. The referee won't stop the fight. The round is over. Man, Cris Cyborg needed 20 more seconds. She needed 20 more seconds to get the finish. My God. She needed 20 seconds. The fight was over. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. You got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. You're watching Coach Shelton Harrison Combat Sports Show Live. Okay? Man, her husband. You know what, man? I had to tell y'all. Cussing Julia Budd out, it's not the time for that, man. Okay? It's not the time for her to be cussed out. She's trying to figure out why she not winning. And I mean, when you cussing her out like that, she's gonna have a hard time, man. She's gonna have a hard time. She's not gonna be able to do what she need to do. I mean, she already frustrated. She's already like down on the cards, and you, her trainer, you sitting there, you cussing her out. That's not gonna help. Okay, that's not gonna help Julia Budd in this situation. Okay, it's not gonna help. Okay, they going in. They going in, y'all. Okay, guys, I'm down to like 14% on my module over here, man. Okay, Cris is kicking Julia. They got 2 rounds left though, so I was hoping Cris got that finish, man, so I can, actually like not think that my thing going dead. But yeah, it is, man. It is, y'all. And my pal don't have my cords, man. And I got two computers using one cord, and I thought that I charged it good enough. I thought I did, but I didn't. So, guys, it's gonna be that for me. Should have been smart. Can my computer hold out? Is the question. I got 13% left. Man, man, man. So Cris is trying to get this fight finished, man. She trying. Julia Budd is backing up. You can tell she injured, man. And Julia Budd lead leg. Oh man, Julia Budd getting her ass whooped. She getting her ass whooped in there. Oh man, she's taking a beating, man. Julia Budd is covering up, man. Look, man, they need to stop this fight for real. Oh, Cris is killing. Julia Budd is she getting her ass whooped. It's over. It's over. The referee pushed Cris Cyborg. That damn referee with his bald head. Yo, yo, man. Yo, I guys, I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. Cris Cyborg looked good. She looked damn good in this fight. Uh, you know, here go the thing, TJ. You wanted to say if she didn't finish the fight in the first round. That's what you wanted to say. This fight was over, man. This fight was over when it started. And I told y'all don't be surprised, man, if Cris Cyborg won this fight. Julia Budd, Julia Budd quit. Like literally, Julia Budd took all she can take. Okay, Julia Budd took all she can take, and it's like, man, when you getting beat on like that and beat on like that and beat on like that, it comes a point in time you just like, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna live to fight another day. I'm gonna live to fight another day, and that's Julia Budd, man. I give her a lot of respect though, man. I give Julia Budd a lot of damn respect because she went in there and she fought hard, man. But it's just damn. Well, George, the referee, man. He pushed Chris Cyborg to the ground. Like, come on, man, you ain't got to do that. You don't have to push her to the ground, okay? It wasn't like you could have just got in front of Chris. Chris would have stopped. You ain't had to push her down like that, man. That referee is a hoe for that, okay? She beat the hell out of Julia Budd. I'm talking about, man. She beat Julia Budd. You know, and I'm gonna just tell y'all, man. I really, I'm disappointed in Lance Gibson. Lance Gibson is a piece of work. Okay, he's a piece of work. Um, he's a piece of work, man. Because I'm gonna tell you, man. In a combat, if this was football, maybe even basketball, or maybe even track and field, you can get in an athlete face and you can yell at them. But man, this girl has been getting beat on for 3 rounds, man. And not just beat on, I'm talking about punished for 3 rounds. Okay? For 3 rounds. And then you get in her face and you start yelling. You start yelling at her, screaming at her like that. That's not going to do a damn thing. It's not going to do anything. And Julia Budd, of course, she didn't respond to that. Like, it's like, you got to inspire the girl and tell the girl, look, you're not out of the fight. You can do this. But, when you cuss her out like that, like, damn, man. And part of me, I do feel bad for Julia Budd, man. I feel bad for her. And, this the same husband, too, that slapped her right in the middle of the damn fight. Y'all remember that when he slapped her during the fight? I'm like, what the hell are you doing? You fat roly-poly bastard, you? What are you doing? He slapped Julia Budd in the middle of a fight. I don't even know if y'all remember that. Okay? I don't know if you guys remember him doing that, but he did. I'm happy for Cris Cyborg, guys. I'm happy for Cris. And I'm glad she won. Okay? It's history. Okay? But I'm going to tell you something. Okay? Here's the thing. And I'm going to tell you this right now. Okay? Cris Cyborg won this fight easy. Okay? I told y'all that Julia Budd didn't have the skill set. I told y'all. I want to, before I make my post-fight video, guys, because y'all know it's coming. Y'all know I'm finna come in with the Coach Shelton Harrison laugh. And, we're going to make it do what it do. Okay? We're going to make it do what it do. Cris Cyborg went in here and whooped some major ass up in there. Let me see. Let's see what Cris got to say. Okay? Look, man. Cris Cyborg don't even like she been in a damn fight. Hold on. Let's see what she say. She thinks Cyborg Nation, y'all. She thinks Cyborg Nation. Wow. Hey, guys. Sorry. I'm not finna let you Cyborg haters come in here, okay, and mess up the stream. I'm not finna let y'all do that, okay? Hey, we ain't finna come in here and take away from Cris win. Y'all go hate somewhere else, okay? Go hate somewhere else. Look, Cyborg Nation up in here. We done won. We told you Julia Budd was leaving. We don't care. A knockout is a knockout. Look, Cris got the damn knockout. Okay? Cris got the knockout. And we don't care, okay, about who did what. This MMA. This ain't the triangle theories in MMA don't work anyway. They don't work, okay? I ain't trying to hear that. Cris Cyborg got the knockout. Stop coming in here. Stop hating, okay? Just go ahead and just say, you know what? Cris is good. She beat Julia Budd. They was hyping up Julia Budd. They were saying Julia was going to do this. Julia was going to do that. Cris, can't deal with the strength of Julia Budd. Cris Cyborg slapped Julia Budd all around the damn octagon, okay? Cris Cyborg slapped the hell out of Julia Budd. Look, she slapped around his octagon. Slapped around his octagon. Slapped her ass everywhere, okay? Fourth world title. Made history, okay? Fourth world title made history. But y'all know Julia Budd, okay? Julia Budd had been avoiding this fight for years, y'all. Okay? Julia Budd been avoiding this fight for years, and this is why. Okay? This is why Julia Budd been avoiding this particular fight. Guys, it's not rocket science, y'all. Do y'all understand? It's not rocket science. Julia Budd knew what the deal was. She covered up, man. Julia was like, "Nope, I'm out," and I don't blame her, man, because you can live to fight another day, okay? And it's just like you get beat so much, man. It was it. Julia Budd just she said, "Nope, I'm out. I'm done. I'll be here another time, and we'll make it do what it do." Okay? Yeah, Cris picked up hard, man. We ain't finna let I know TJ y'all in here, trying to hate and all this. Man, y'all cut it out, man. Cut it out. We in here, Cyborg Nation up in here. Cyborg Nation did her thing. She did what she's supposed to do. She took her out. She took out an opponent that ain't lost in years, okay? So Cris did exactly what she was supposed to do in the fight. She won the fight. And, Cris don't knock out. Remember you said that? If she don't knock out, she lost a step. Well, she knocked out, okay? She knocked her, the PG-13 channel, out. She knocked out. Nope. Husband Lance Gibson. See, man, and let's talk more about Lance Gibson. You know what? I can't let this dude off the hook. I can't let him off the hook, man. I can't. Man, I understand you want to motivate your fighter. I understand you want to motivate. I know it's his wife, and you want to motivate her to get in there and actually work and get it done. I know that, but that's not the time for cussing out. Okay, it's not time for that, man. You got to tell her something to inspire this mug to want to get back out there and go again, man. I mean, you got to do it, cause that stuff don't work all the time, man. Sometimes you do need to kick him in the ass and say, "Hey, listen, let's go ahead and let's make it do what it do. You need to get in there. And you need to do this." But when you sit there and you cuss the girl out, and he literally cussed her out, man. He cussed her slap out. Like, come on, man, come on. You got to do better than that. You got to do better than that. Lance Gibson, to me, he's on my list of people that I'm kind of like, you out your damn mind. Okay, let's go ahead and do a post-fight analysis video, guys. Let's go ahead and make it do what it do. Okay, you guys ready for the post-fight analysis video? I know you are. Here we go. Okay, wait a minute. Now let's use, I don't know. Which one y'all want? Y'all want this one? No, okay. Okay, here we go. Bud was overrated. Okay, stop right there. Stop it there. Okay, cut it out. Because now you're hating. Okay? Look, Cris went in here and knocked out Julia Budd. She can be overrated. Arlene Blenko is a good fighter. Okay? I don't even know where. We can start with this all day. Arlene Blenko is a good fighter. Okay? Julia Budd is a good fighter. Cris Cyborg was the better fighter. And that's all it is to it. Say what you say. All right. LDW MMA. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. You're live on the Coach Shelton Harrison Combat Sports Show live. Cris Cyborg versus Julia Budd. The super fight. Cris Cyborg's legacy. For Cris Cyborg's legacy. Man, if Cris Cyborg were to win this fight, okay, she'd be the first female to win 4 belts in 4 different organizations. Julia Budd is a big, strong, tough competitor. Her strength, everybody talk about how strong she is. But would that be enough to deal with the onslaught of Cris Cyborg? Would it be enough? People were saying Cris Cyborg lost a step. People were saying this ain't the same Cris Cyborg of old. This ain't the same Cris. How did Cris react to that knockout she took? Cris Cyborg didn't look good against Felicia Spencer. Cris Cyborg went the distance with Holly Holm. Cris Cyborg this, Cris Cyborg that. Cris Cyborg. All the hate from Cris Cyborg. And now, Cris Cyborg goes in and defeats Julia Budd, who ain't lost a fight, in damn near 8 years. Julia Budd ain't lost a fight in damn near 8 years. Cris Cyborg went in there and she dominated this fight from start to finish. Guys, I told y'all in this fight, Julia Budd, what she would try to do. I said that Julia Budd was going to try to bully Cris Cyborg. She was going to try to use the size advantage to do it. She tried to. but it didn't work. Let me tell you something, guys, people that, if you're ever going to get into the fight game, underhook, underhook, underhook. Cris Cyborg controlled Julia Budd with the simple underhook. She did it. Julia Budd didn't even know what to do when put in the underhook. Cris Cyborg rotated Julia Budd. She started with an onslaught of knees to the body. And people thought that Cris Cyborg would not want to engage Julia Budd in close quarters. No, Cris Cyborg went and got that smoke. Okay? Cris Cyborg went and got that smoke. She went and took the smoke, went close to the action, and Cris Cyborg even had 2 takedowns in the fight. To see Cris Cyborg wrestle. So now all this stuff about what Cris Cyborg can't wrestle, that's been answered, okay? That's been answered. Cris Cyborg is a high-level wrestler. Okay, as we can see in this fight, she's very high level. So now the questions will take Cris to the ground. That's the only way it can get done. No more. No more. Okay? Cris Cyborg has a ground game. The question is answered. Solution solved. Where are the holes at in Chris's game now for all you people that, we just don't like Cyborg. We just want to hate. Cris Cyborg dominated this fight. Julia Budd never had a chance. Cris Cyborg was jabbing Julia Budd to death. Julia Budd didn't know what to do against the jab. Julia Budd had her spots and moments where she came back with counter right hands and she countered off of Chris's weak jab. That's about it. And then as soon as Julia Budd threw a punch or a kick, Cris Cyborg pounced on her like a damn cat. Cris Cyborg pounced on her like a cat. And I'm talking about, man, she pounced on her like a cat and jumped on her and she whooped Julia Budd's ass. Whooped her ass. Had Julia Budd in the center of the octagon, whooped her ass. Had Julia Budd in the clinch, whooped her ass. Had Julia Budd on the cage, whooped her ass. Had Julia Budd on the ground, whooped her ass. Folks, that's just what it is. That's just what it is. Cyborg Nation, we got behind Cris Cyborg. Because all the lies that Dana White wanted to tell, we got behind Cris Cyborg. We stood behind Cris Cyborg. Cris Cyborg lost. We stood behind Cris Cyborg. See, not like a lot of these Johnny-come-lately fans that if they favorite fighter lose, they still not there. Right here on CSH Combat Sports, we've been right here every step of the way with Cyborg Nation. We've been right here. We put out videos about the fight. We put out videos about the fight. Okay, we put out videos. We talked about this fight. And we talked about this fight. Because, see, we fans. We don't care if Cris Cyborg loses 100 fights. We don't care. Because, see, Cyborg Nation don't ever die. Cyborg Nation don't die. See, what Cyborg Nation do, we run and we roll strong with Cris Cyborg. We roll. Cris Cyborg is a damn good fighter. I don't care what anybody say. Well, Cris resume this, Cris resume that. Okay, but then Cris Cyborg, Julia Budd, they fought some of the same people. Cris Cyborg, Amanda Nunes, they fought some of the same people. Okay, it is what it is. It is what it is. Cris Cyborg, Julia Budd, and Amanda Nunes, they're 3 good fighters. Why can't we just leave it at that? They're 3 good fighters. Cris Cyborg did what she needed to do. She went in here, she took what was hers, she won what was hers, and she did it impressively. Okay, she broke Julia Budd down, broke her down. The bigger, stronger fighter broke her down in every part of the fight. She broke her down in the clinch. She broke her down with wrestling. She broke her down in the countering department. She did everything she needed to do. It is what it is. It is what it is. Now what? Now what's going to happen, y'all? Now what's going to happen now with the future of Bellator? Does Julia Budd get an immediate rematch? I don't think so. I don't even think that it's plausible for Julia Budd to get a rematch. Why? Not right now. Okay? Not right now. I think Julia Budd just need to, I think she need to chill, fight somebody else, get a tune-up fight, and then come back and fight for the belt again. Okay? Watching Julia Budd get beat like that, y'all. Watching Julia Budd get beat like that. Just get beat. After a while, it's just like, I start thinking to myself, are they going to throw the towel in? Is the referee going to stop this fight? Is he going to do anything to protect Julia Budd? Julia took a beating in there, y'all. She took a beating. Wow. Cris Cyborg is a good fighter. And it doesn't matter what you guys say. Why do I support Cris Cyborg? Because I want to. Why do I support Cris Cyborg? Because I want to. The same reason why you go and you late for your job every day. The same reason why you ain't washed your ass in 5 days. Okay? The same reason why you do what you do, because you want to. Well, I deal with Cris Cyborg because I want to. Cris Cyborg is a G in my eyes. Cris Cyborg is one hell of a fighter in my eyes. Cris Cyborg has done what no other fighter's done. 4 different belts in 4 different organizations. That's a first. Cris Cyborg is a legend. Cris Cyborg is a legend. And Cris Cyborg came, she saw, and she destroyed. She destroyed. Amazing. A job very well done by Cris Cyborg. Through all the ridicule that this woman has taken for damn near 2 decades. For all the man jokes that this woman has taken for over a decade. For the discrimination she received at the hands of Dana White and the UFC. For the UFC lying on Cris Cyborg. For everything that she's been through. This is bittersweet. It's bittersweet. It's bittersweet. Cris Cyborg is a legendary fighter. And you got all these haters coming to the comment thread. All these haters. But listen, what can you say? Cris Cyborg won. It doesn't matter. She's the Bellator champion. She defeated the Bellator champion that reigned for years. Doesn't matter. Cris Cyborg is a Hall of Fame legendary fighter. And there's not a damn thing that any one of y'all can do about it. Yeah. Oh man. Oh man. I tell you what, I love every bit of that. I love every bit of that. Let's cut the music though. Okay, let me know, Genesis Green, if you want a link. I need to get some words I need to hear some words from Genesis Green. Let me know if you need a link. We can get on here and cook for a minute. I see Genesis. And guys, don't forget, I will be talking to Randa Marcos Wednesday, on Wednesday next week. Okay, Randa Marcos will be coming live on the Coaches Show, Live. Okay, I'm going to send Genesis Green a link, and we're going to get some words from the Genesis Green. Okay, the Genesis Green. Wow, Genesis Green in the god doggone building. This is my woman. Okay, and me and Genesis Green, we're going to come in and we're going to cook. We're going to cook. You know what, Mary F? I'm rolling hard with Randa Marcos, too. I'm rolling hard with Randa Marcos. You know what? Randa Marcos, y'all hate on Randa. I know y'all hate on Randa, but Randa, at least Randa got the guts. Okay, we can talk about that, too. At least Randa Marcos got the guts to get in there. But Randa Marcos, you know she got one of the toughest resumes in women's MMA right now. Okay? Randa Marcos done had to fight them all. She ain't had no junk garbage fights. They giving Randa every newcomer. They giving Randa... Look, they've been trying for years to get Randa out of there. She still find a way to win. But here it is, though. We're going to talk some junk. Okay? We're going to talk some junk. Me and Genesis Green, we finna get in here and we finna talk some good shh. My boy Ed O'Brien in the building. Okay? My boy Ed O'Brien up in here. The return of Brian Jensen. He put a video out. That's my boy Brian Jensen. Cris Cyborg beat the hell out of Julia Budd, y'all. This, listen, man, listen. Julia Budd did everything she could. It didn't work, man. It didn't work. Man, damn. I'm glad, you know, and Julia Budd was talking some junk. This was an ass whooping that was coming, okay? And I want y'all to know that. This was an ass whooping that was coming. It was due. It was overdue, y'all. It was overdue. Okay, it was overdue. This ass whooping for Julia Budd, it was overdue. Okay, and Ali Malay McFarlane was over there hating, talking about, I don't want Cris Cyborg to win. I don't want her to win. Well, Ali Malay, she won. What are you gonna do about that? Brian Jensen is back. Hold on, man. I'm sending out links, man. Oh yeah, Genesis and Brian Jensen on the same live stream. That's gonna be fun. Okay. All right, I'm sending out one to Genesis Green. Brian Jensen, you gotta be sure, man. You can't overtalk the lady. You can't, cause she gonna cuss you out anyway. Okay, we're gonna get in some talking, man. Cyborg beat the hell out of her, man. Like this wasn't even funny, man. For real. I, I am kind of, yeah, I am laughing a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, I'm laughing a little bit because Julia Budd talked some junk. Okay, Julia Budd talked a gang of PG-13 channel. Oh man, she talked a gang of junk. And you know what, man? She believed her own hype. She believed her own hype. Scott Coker, you see, he was happy to put that belt. Okay, he was happy to put that belt around Cris Cyborg waist. Okay, hold on. You know, putting my post-fight analysis video up there. Okay, Genesis, the link is already sent. It's who we got in here. Hey, what's up? What's up, baby?
Hey, what's going
Hey,
on?
hey, you and me, we finna make it do what it do. What's up? Ready to take this walk with old coach?
Hell yeah, I'm ready for this motherfucking walk.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. So Genesis Green, go ahead, give us your thoughts, your uncompromised thoughts about the fight.
As much as everybody wants to hate on Cris and bring Cris down, she looked different. She wasn't to me from what I saw from the outside looking in. That's not the same fighter who fought Felicia. That's not the same fighter who fought Nunez. This is a new reinvented woman, and she did amazing. And Julia did everything we thought she was gonna do, hold her against the cage and all of that, and it just wasn't good enough. To the point it made her man so mad to where he slapped the fuck out of her on national TV. So
Yeah.
imagine what he do at home.
Oh, so wait a minute. So he slapped her today?
Yeah, he slapped her on the fucking stool. He slapped the shit out of her.
Yeah, man. That ain't. You know, I understand that shock treatment can work for some people, but you know, man, she already getting beat up, and it's almost like you know,
Mhm.
she need to be inspired. You know, like not cussed
Yeah, she
out.
don't need to be brought down.
Oh yeah, but I got
Yeah,
my whole thoughts on
Chris
this.
almost got out of there. Yep, Chris almost got out of there in a second. It was an amazing performance. I love it. Now one horse down. Now we need to deaden this bitch Kayla. She the next hoe to go because I'm sick of her mouth.
Yeah, real sick of Kayla
She,
Harrison.
need- she need to, yeah, she need to be the next bitch to go because everybody, oh, well, Kayla's judo is so amazing and all this and that. Watch, and then when she getting there with Chris and she's not able to take her down, then everybody's gonna say, oh, well, Chris beat her because she's not experienced enough. So what the fuck is it y'all want from these fighters? And it be people that have never been in a gym or trained a day in their life that have so much to say about what the fuck a fighter should and should not do until on the outside looking in, yeah, you can make all kind of judgments about what, oh, well, they should have did this and they should have did that. Y'all don't understand. It's not as easy as it looks.
It sure ain't. It
It's
sure ain't.
not to land accurate punches and kicks and put all that together in sync. There's it's not as easy as it seems. So, but yeah, she needs to be next because I'm sick of this hoe and her mouth.
Man, I always ask people, hey, have you ever been in a rear naked choke? You know how to get out of that. You know how to get out of damn
Yeah, for
Kimura.
real.
Okay, how do you stop a takedown? Like, what do you do? What do you do?
And it be pissing me off because they have so much fucking mouth about what they think people should do in a fight and should not do. and your fat ass sitting at home, never worked out a day in your life, just eating shit on the outside looking in.
God,
Nothing is as it seems on the outside until you get in that ring.
God, dog, man. And
Yeah, coach. I
she
even
called
had a
that fat
dude
boy.
do that one time. Yep, I even had a dude do that to me one time. Was telling me what I should do in the ring and everything. And then when he got in there, he got fucked up. Cause you on the outside looking in, trying to tell somebody else what I should and should do in the ring. Then you get in there and I blow you out the water. I said, see, it's not as easy as you thought, huh?
Yeah, God, dog, Genesis. I mean, it like you just made a comment to Fat Boy. And
Yeah,
Fat
him too.
ain't Fat Boy. Well, yeah, Fat Boy, you do that a lot though, and we know you listen to this stream. I know you listen to this Fat Boy. There it is. Yeah, it do be people though that they ain't never fought in their life, man. They just want to say that fighters suck, and I don't. I think when you get to this level, I don't think you suck. You may not have as many skills, but I think there's something you did right to get there, and you can beat a normal person. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't really say fighters suck. Ooh man,
Wait, what you say? Let's not bring Kayla up. Okay, being a 6 degree black belt in judo is a totally different field when you get into MMA. And I am gonna bring Kayla up because this bitch keeps talking. That's why I'm bringing her the fuck up because she keeps running her mouth.
yeah, yeah, she do. Kayla always name dropping Chris Cyborg. She always doing it, and she been doing it a lot more lately, um, because let's really face it, PFL, they're not getting the same views. Okay, they're not. And Chris Cyborg is known even on the Zone. A trash app like the
Mhm.
Zone, Chris Cyborg is still gonna get viewers on the Zone. PFL, Kayla, she's not getting that kind of viewership, man. Um, they're
Mm-mm.
gonna keep name dropping Chris Cyborg, and Kayla actually had a chance to fight Chris Cyborg. She had a chance a while ago to fight her, but Kayla and her team said that she wasn't ready for the fight. So I mean, I don't understand. You know, I don't understand. Okay, I don't understand. Like what do we keep? Why does Kayla keep mentioning Cyborg? Just let it go. Okay, chances are they're not gonna fight. Now Scott Coker said he's gonna welcome that fight. He did. He said he's gonna welcome that fight, and whatever he need to do to make something work out with the PFL, he said he's willing to do it. He said hell, he's even willing to work with Dana White to try to make a Nunez two fight. Okay,
Mhm.
like so Scott Coker, they ready to play ball. Hell, Scott Coker said, "Listen, if Chris want a box, yep, I'm right there." So she got a damn
I'm
promoter.
trying to understand what. Not to cut you off. I'm trying to understand what is Mary talking about.
Uh,
People just forgot that because she's huge and strong. Kayla is a grappler. I don't understand like whose side are you on? So it's okay for Kayla to keep name dropping and saying little shit every day on the internet about Chris, but when I bring it up, I'm supposed to just not say nothing. Like, no, it don't work that way, sweetheart.
See, I would take Kayla seriously. I really would take her serious. But see,
Yeah,
when
of course.
she had her chance back, a while ago to fight, she had a chance to, and she even admitted that she had a chance to fight Cyber, but she didn't do it. So why? But Julia Budd was talking. Julia Budd was talking that good junk for a long time too. Julia was talking junk for damn near 10 years. Okay, damn near 10 years. Julia Budd was talking this noise, and Chris, had a score to settle with her. And we're waiting on Brian. Brian, I don't know why it is when I send you a link, man. And hold on, let me try to send Jensen a link
Be-
through. Hold on.
Because the link, no, he ain't gonna stop talking. And George, let me tell you something. You don't even know what my affiliation with the government is. So for you to tell me somebody is CIA, know your place and know your lane. You don't even know what I do for a living.
What's up, Coach?
Okay, Jensen. Okay, finally we got him. Okay, Genesis Green, Brian Jensen, they in the stream.
Hey,
Um,
Brian, where you been? Where did he go?
uh, Brian Jensen.
What's up?
Okay, Damn, Genesis, I think Brian just ignored you. Your thoughts.
Yeah.
What's up, Genesis?
Hey, and George Page, you be careful because I'm gonna block him because he's starting his shit tonight, and I'm not for it.
Wait, who is? Oh,
George
me?
Page and
Oh,
them,
yeah, yeah,
they
yeah.
they want to
You
try to
can't
tell
block
you,
him.
oh, yeah, be careful
I
with
don't know who's
Mary.
going crazy in the chat room. There's
Yeah,
two
like I
guys
don't
that are going
understand
back.
what the
TJ's
fuck
going
they
back and
so
forth with
sensitive.
somebody.
Hey man,
Yeah, I
TJ,
don't
who?
understand what they so sensitive about.
Yeah.
Like, are you people on Kayla's motherfucking payroll or something? Like, if not, shut the fuck up. And don't ever tell me shit about somebody being in the CIA because you don't know who the fuck I work for.
God, damn.
For real,
Oh
cause
man,
they
it's
don't
getting
know my
lively.
job title.
Oh my god.
They don't know what the fuck I do for a living.
So
I don't think
all
they want to
right.
know what you
So
do.
Yeah, they
I,
don't.
I
So they
I'm
need to
glad
shut
I'm
up.
on this group chat after I made my post fight interview, my post fight video. And Chris Cyborg looked great. I mean, there were some moments in the fight where I'm not going to say she's past her prime. I'm not going to say anything like that. But there were moments in the fight where she looked like she was slowing down just a tiny bit. Like I feel like if this fight happened 5 years ago, she would have destroyed Julia Budd in like a round or two. But it took her 4 rounds. Like I think this would have been a lot worse if this fight happened 4 or 5 years ago. But still, she destroyed her. She kicked her ass, man. I was like, and you know what's
Hmm.
crazy? You know what's crazy? I had no excitement for this fight. Like I've been busy all week. I've been all into my nerd shit. Like I just been watching Star Trek, Star Wars. I've been
God, dog.
watching. I just been keeping up with so much other things. I had no excitement for this fight because I knew Chris Cyborg was going to whoop her ass. Like I knew Chris Cyborg was going to destroy her. So I didn't have that excitement except seeing the Bellator belt around her waist. Like that was the only exciting part until I watched the fight. I got home just in time to watch the fight, and this shit had me rolling. Like Chris Cyborg was kicking her ass from pillar to post, and just seeing Julia Budd's husband just smack the shit out of her is just like
Wait, but you didn't find that abusive? He reminded me of Ike Turner. He slapped that bitch hard, coach.
he smacked her hard. He was like,
Yeah, and I
"Wake
was
up,
like, what
wake
the
the fuck up."
hell?
Have y'all ever seen that movie The Abyss by James Cameron? You know that
Yes.
scene where Ed Harris is smacking the shit out of his girlfriend. He's trying to
Oh
do
wait, sure
he's,
did.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell
like
y'all.
Ed Harris is trying to do he's trying to like breathe in her mouth, bring her back to life, and he's like fight, and he smacked the shit out of her.
Uh-huh.
That
I'm
was
gonna
the
tell.
exact same
But you know,
scene that was in my thought.
he's done that. He's done that before, man. And I'm like, okay, you know, your wife, she's already taken a beating,
Yeah,
and then you slap her like, you know, what the fuck? I mean, what is that gonna accomplish? Okay, she's
like
already demoralized. Like you're not gonna cussing out and slapping her. That's not gonna help the situation.
yeah, it
God,
doesn't
dog,
help at all.
it ain't
It
helping, man.
doesn't help.
And she damaged, man. She was already, you know,
Yeah,
she
there
got
are
dropped.
very few fighters
And
that
dude,
can actually wake up after getting slapped. Like when Danny Garcia was fighting Lucas Matisse, his father smacked the shit out of him. I
Sure
think
did.
after like round three, he smacked the shit out of him. He said, "Wake the fuck up," and that's when Danny Garcia started dominating the fight. But it
but
was like
see, Danny
that
Garcia didn't
doesn't
get,
work,
but Danny Garcia just didn't get dropped either. Julia Budd just got dropped.
right?
Okay, she just got dropped. You know, she was dazed. She was staggered. She trying to recover, and then she get back to the corner where she's supposed to have time to recover. No, she take another strike to the face. You know, from her damn husband.
Yeah,
You know, I
I
can. You
know.
know, I can't understand that. I can't understand that. Period. Okay, I can't
Yeah, it was
understand.
crazy, man.
Like
I
you
I,
big
I
as
I
hell
can't
and you
understand it
slapping
either.
your wife, man. Come on, man.
Right.
Uh-huh.
And it was on national television. It was like, and I understand that he's just scared for his wife's life because she could have died in there. Like she could have been killed.
Well,
I mean, she was getting her ass whooped like all
he
over the
she,
octagon. Like, I mean,
and
I understand why he would have that reaction, but sometimes you just gotta control yourself and show some composure. You
man, he
know,
had zero composure.
and the footage of him, his reaction when his wife got knocked out was so hilarious. It reminded me of Edmund. Remember when Edmund was like he kept saying the same thing. Like remember Edmund was
No, no,
clench, clench,
it,
clench,
it
clench.
moving.
And he goes, no. That was Julia Budd's husband. He was like, use the elbow, the
And
fucking
you know what?
elbow.
DAZN was
No.
Yep, and the zone was messy as fuck. Talking about, let's go to the sidelines and see what they were saying while it was happening. No, no.
Yo, and
uh,
the
like
commentators'
we was watching,
reactions was just like, wow. Like
like
it
we
was
was
okay.
something they
watching.
were trying to control the
Uh
Hold on,
huh.
temperature.
y'all.
That
Hold
shit
on.
was
Hold
crazy.
on. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna address this right here. Hey, Nessus. Hey, Nessus. You keep your mouth shut in the coach's comment thread, boy, and you listen when I'm talking to you, man. Okay, you shut up about Kayla Harrison, okay? See now, okay, y'all don't want us to talk about Kayla Harrison. We stopped talking about Kayla Harrison, and now you bring up. Well, guess what?
Kayla Harris.
Kayla Harrison will get destroyed, okay? And there's nothing you, especially you, Nessus, I'm talking to you, Nessus, that you gonna do about it, okay? You gonna sit up in the comment section, you know, you gonna sit and lick your fingers, because you're probably sitting at home eating Pop-Tarts, or, you know, who knows what the hell you're doing. You probably got a cut cake stuck in your ass that you're eating. I don't know, but I'm gonna tell you what, I'm gonna talk this junk about Kayla Harrison, and it's not a damn thing that you, especially you, gonna do about it. How about that?
And you know what? To your comment section, I'm grown and I'm gonna talk about whoever the fuck I want to talk about because ain't none of y'all gonna whoop my ass.
Yeah, listen,
Oh,
I can
and
tell these
listen,
guys.
and listen to this. I'm gonna defend Cyborg because I want to. Okay?
Yeah,
I'm a fan. Ain't no damn journalist. I'm a fan of the sport. I can defend who I want to defend. You defend Amanda Nunes, okay? You are all on Amanda's testicles. Every time I turn around, you're on Amanda's testicles. Now, okay? I mean, how you gonna explain that? Okay? How the hell are you gonna explain that? Because you're sitting up here, you're running around here, leaving goofy comments, okay? Because you goofy. And don't get mad if I'm calling you goofy. I mean you do. You leave some goofy ass comments. And you be in support of Nunes, so you can defend Nunes, but I can't have a favorite. Man, shut up. I'm gonna defend, I'm gonna support any fighter I want to because I can. See, that's the
same here.
reason. And that kills you guys because I can. See, y'all don't have no y'all can't navigate this ship. Okay? I don't worry about subs. I don't care about all that. I'm a fight fan who make videos. That's all I am.
Oh my god. And I to tell these guys in the comment section, if you want to hear anybody say anything positive about Kayla Harrison, you can come to my channel, but not on the coach's channel. No, 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 no. No, not on this channel. You can't come here and expecting the coach to suddenly change his mind and praise Kayla Harrison. Now, I mean, I give Kayla Harrison credit for dominating PFL. We give her credit for that. But, I mean, she was fighting a shitty fighter. No offense to the fighter she was fighting, but that woman was trash.
There you go. There you go with that
There you
trash
go.
word.
I'm just saying. It's just like, I mean, that was the easiest $1 million you can make. I mean, it wasn't
Yeah.
easy, but it was easy, you know?
Nah, Larissa
Yeah,
Pacheco
I
just fought
mean,
stupid. She fought
I
really.
mean, come on. I mean, the only chance Kayla Harrison has is she takes it to the ground. But once Chris Cyborg figures that shit out, it's pretty much a done deal. Kayla Harrison has no stand up. Her stand up is bad. It's just bad.
Uh,
She gonna get knocked out, man. She gonna get knocked
Yeah,
out.
but you
she's
Well,
a
know what?
world
She gonna
class
get hit
grappler.
with
That's
that.
it.
Yep, she gonna get hit with that same fucking right. Julia got hit with and be looking up crazy and trying to kick from
man.
the ground and shit like a goddamn baby.
And
But I
Chris
told.
Cyborg got a great body attack. Chris Cyborg has a great body attack, and Kayla Harrison isn't going to see that coming. If she gets hit with a right hand to the
Wait,
liver,
wait,
it's
wait,
out.
wait, wait. Genesis, what is it, Brian? What is it today in this comment thread? Okay, listen, Spirit Bird. How are
Today?
we ignoring Angela here? I done already made a video about it. You know, I
Yeah,
wish some
yeah,
of
you
you
did.
people, I wish some of you people, you guys, why don't y'all actually look at the channel? I already made the video. I done did a pre-fight video. What are you
Yeah,
talking about? Know
yeah.
your level and know your lane and keep your mouth shut.
Did Angela Hill fight tonight?
Yeah, she did. Yeah, she
Oh,
won.
I
Oh,
didn't
she
even
did.
care. But you
Congrats.
made the
About
video. You
time.
made a post fight video already.
My
Yeah.
God.
I saw
So
that.
what
And
the
That
we'll
fuck
was
are we
like
talk.
in
And we,
talking
the
about?
hey, matter of fact, and we ain't got
that
to
was in
talk
her
about
beginning.
Angela here right now if we don't want to. Matter of fact, we'll talk about it when we want to because we can do that. How about that? Now,
I'll talk about Angela Hill when she loses again. How about that?
Don't nobody give a fuck about Angela Hill.
Angela Hill's trash,
And guess
yo.
what? And that's my people, and I said it. Don't nobody give a fuck about her.
and you calling her
Shit.
sister? Well, I don't know. She finally starting to wake up. She
Yeah, now,
finally.
but it's too late now, bitch. You didn't already jump the train. So, dear, dear black
Yeah, I
people,
lost
okay.
respect for Angela Hill when she was comparing Chris Cyborg to the clown, the serial killer from Saw. saw 1 through 10. You
And,
know, like I just
and look at all the ass whipping she done took.
I know, man. She been destroyed.
But
Been
Hell
see,
yeah,
she's been
her.
cut from the
see,
UFC. I don't
but
know how
see,
many
I'm gonna
times.
tell you what the wake up call was, and see, people don't know the wake up call. What happened to her is when when they did that segment on her UFC, her being the first black woman in the UFC, and then all those people came there thumbing the video down. Okay, but everybody want everybody to be so fair, so balanced.
Right, right.
Everybody's so fair, but oh, well, how come they don't talk about the first Hispanic? How come they don't talk about the first Asian? How come they got to talk about the first black person? See, Angela Hill got that wake up call, and she finally figured it out that, dang, a lot of people who've been telling me this stuff are right. This is what I've been
Mhm.
trying to explain to Angela. I've been trying to explain this to her for years. Angela, they don't really like you like that. They don't like you like they tolerate you. But Angela, can you get that through that afro of yours? Can you get that through that thick head of yours? They don't really like you like that, Angela. God, oh, I wish she listened. I wish she listened. But there it is. There it is.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh
Now,
boy.
any, now, anyways,
yeah.
back to Julia and Chris and that other bitch I was talking about.
God
That's
damn.
why I was rudely interrupted.
God damn.
Oh my god.
Yeah, for real. So, anyways, like I was saying, I get sick of these non-fighting ass motherfuckers in the comment section that ain't never had a fight a day in their life. Want to be so opinionated.
I never
I
even
know women
exercised.
tougher than you motherfuckers in the comment section. Okay?
They never even exercised. I mean, do they even know what it's like to even run around the block
No, they
or to
don't.
run 10 miles?
God damn.
No. Have
That's
they ever took a
exhausting.
jab? Nope. You ever been body slammed or took a jab or ever been put in a Kimura?
I know I have. I know I have. And boy, it don't feel good.
Oh, coach, you know what? I wish I could line some of these people up in your comment section and the guys. I want to beat up on the guys because I ain't worried about the girls. The girls ain't tough enough for me. I want the guys. I want to fuck them up.
Oh God. God dog.
Oh, oh
God.
Lord.
God dog, everybody. Damn. That's pretty harsh. Genesis Green is going in right now. And
Yeah, because I'm sick of these hoes.
and my man said, I thought this was a PG-13. It is. I'm keeping it PG-13. Now I can't really
What?
say what my guests say. I can't. I'm PG-13, but okay, if that's what they want.
Yeah.
Uh, okay, Spirit, you can
Spirit
take
bird.
on all of us. We sound fat. Nah, I weigh 100. Well, I weigh 180. What, 180 pounds? Yeah, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty fit.
And he's so dumb. And he don't even know how I look. Boy, I would crush your skull.
You can't take on nobody, Spirit Bird. How about this? How about you go and pray to the Spirit? Okay.
Is
How
that a
about you?
Kayla Harrison fan?
Probably is. How
Oh
about
my
you pray
god.
to the Spirit, Spirit Bird? Hey, listen, listen. Why don't you pray to the wind? Yes. Whew. And how about you blow your ass right on out my comment section?
That's another thing that Kayla Harrison
Silly
would have
bastard.
at 155 is a weight advantage. But I don't know, man. We don't know how Chris Cyborg is going to look at 155. It might be the best weight cut of her life, and she'll be even better.
Yeah, she is
She
gonna
struggles a
be
lot.
huge.
She
She is
struggles.
gonna be huge.
Cyborg struggles a lot to make 145. She cuts like what 40, 50 pounds to make
Nah, she don't
145.
cut that
She
much.
cuts a
She
lot of
cut
weight.
about 25 to 30.
I've yeah, but that's like her walking around weight. That's not even a real walking around weight. I mean, I've heard of her like blowing up to 185 or 189,
Yeah, she walking
190
probably
something.
Nah,
185.
the
Like
most she's ever walked around at as of late has been 180.
one
That's of
180.
that's
See,
of
that's
late.
that's a lot of weight. That's a lot of weight. That's 35 pounds she had to cut. And it's she's growing. She's grown out of that weight class a while ago, and I think 155 would be perfect for Cyborg.
Well, we'll see how that plays out
Like,
because
like
guess
if
what?
Cyborg, like, what if Cyborg asked Scott Coker, "Hey, can I fight over at PFL for like their tournament, and you could like let me do it, and I'll come back to Bellator?" He'd be like, "Sure." Uh-huh.
You know Scott Coker gonna say yeah.
He
Yeah,
don't give a damn.
I mean,
You,
with all the fires at PFL, I mean, if you see, I used to think that women's featherweight was trash, but women's lightweight proven me wrong completely. That weight class is just wow. Like I was shocked watching PFL every time Kayla Harrison was fighting. Every time there was a PFL with 155, I'm like, dude, this is sad. This is sad. Cyborg could walk through all those women.
they got two good fighters. The fighter that Kayla Harrison fought, technically physically, is a good fighter, but
Okay.
her octagon IQ is
Yeah.
very poor. It's
Yeah,
extremely poor. Like she was doing stuff, man. That I'm sitting here thinking because at a couple of times, man, she actually had Kayla Harrison. She had
in trouble.
and she staggered Kayla Harrison twice, and
Yeah,
then she didn't take advantage of it. She
right.
kept trying to, she wouldn't keep the jab in Kayla face, and when they got in the clinch, the first fight she was giving Kayla those underhooks and then jabbing her way out of there, and it was working. The second fight, she couldn't do anything, man. She couldn't do anything right. And it's not like Kayla Harrison made a lot of adjustments. She really didn't make a lot of
Yeah.
adjustments. So you think Larissa Pacheco, who, she's got some experience, she's just a dumb fighter, and you get her in there with a smart fighter like Cris, or even, you got other fighters, man. You got other featherweights who can move up to that division and give her a challenge. But, she keep calling out Cris Cyborg. If she get knocked out, man, if something or even if she lose the fight, of course we're gonna hear it. Well, Kayla Harrison was green. She's too
Nope.
green.
Yeah, I know. They'll
Nope.
make up that shit. But
Uh-huh.
maybe not full time MMA. Is full time MMA still on here?
Who knows where the hell he is?
Yeah, full
Well, what
time.
happened to him?
Yeah, full time still make videos.
Yeah, so full time MMA. I don't think he'll go back on his word. He said that Kayla Harrison's going to beat Chris Cyborg in 2020. So if she loses, I think he would admit that Chris Cyborg was just a better fighter because she's supposed to be ready by 2020, right?
That's what he
2020
keeps
is supposed to be
saying.
the year.
I don't think she's gonna be ready because in her last fight, I didn't. If you getting staggered by Larissa Pacheco,
I mean, come
and
on.
I,
Yeah.
I think Pacheco, she's a decent fighter. She just not smart in the octagon, but she staggered him. You getting staggered by Pacheco, man. What you think Cyborg finna do to you?
Yeah,
But
I mean
it's the
Listen,
Kayla
same thing.
Harrison is a fantastic grappler, but she just has a size and strength advantage over almost the entire weight class.
but you
Or
know what?
she's bigger than everybody in that weight class.
Even size and strength, that don't mean shit if you ain't got no technique with it. Think
Right,
about
she
it.
has good technique, but I feel like her judo technique isn't even as good as Ronda. Like Ronda, her judo technique was a lot better. Like Kayla is struggling to take women down with certain trips and throws that Ronda made look easy, and Ronda was fighting better fighters in my opinion.
Well, Ronda
Yep.
Rousey actually beat Kayla Harrison. I don't even know people know that, man.
Oh, that's
Yep.
right. Okay, yeah, yeah, in the amateurs.
Yep. Yeah, Ronda actually beat her.
Yeah, Ronda has actually submitted and tripped women that are actually better than what Kayla Harrison's been fighting in the last year, in the last 12 months.
So okay, Mary. Now I gotta ask you if Ronda. Okay, so I guess in the amateurs. Okay, so you saying that when Ronda beat her in the amateurs, that I mean, so does that not count? Cause I'm trying to get clarification. Like if it don't
Mary
count,
Mary F is as delusional as it gets, yo. She is the most delusional
oh hell.
in the comments section. She is delusional as the day is long, and that is
Hey, but
every
Mary,
day.
hey, but Mary F, my girl now. Hey, now I like Mary F. I'm gonna tell you why I like Mary F. At least she got the kahunas. At least she got the kahunas. She can argue with you. She don't take the stuff personal.
That's
Okay,
true.
she don't take it personal, and then she come back to another video, and then she start arguing with you on something else. Like I can deal with her because she don't take it personal. Not like
That's
these
true.
other people, man. They
But
take
she
it.
doesn't have the courage to talk. Like, right? I mean, she's actually not in the group chats.
Who?
Mary F. She's actually like not in the group chats.
I mean, I guess she don't want to be. She could be. She could be if she wanted to. Yeah, Mary F. do what she want to
That's true.
do.
But seriously, I mean, Ronda submitted like she was a she. You could say she was a hype job, but she was like half hype. She actually submitted some really good fighters, at least of her era. Kayla Harrison, I mean, the only fighter that would have been a good name on her resume would have been Sarah Kaufman. Sarah Kaufman, for some reason, lost to.
Larissa Pacheco.
Yeah, it was like, what has happened? I
Well,
was like, this
sometimes
dude,
too,
like,
you gotta understand styles do make
I was
fights.
like, I understand that, but I was like, that was suspicious, man. It was like the PFL was. It's like they paid Sarah Kaufman $1 million to just throw the fight and then just to give the easiest opponent to Kayla Harrison, the opponent she already beat. That was suspicious, man.
Oh, but I tell you though, who did got paid to take a dive? That's old cowboy Cerrone.
Stop.
Old cowboy
I wouldn't
Cerrone.
go that far. Those shoulder strikes are legit, though. Those shoulder strikes are legit.
No, man. Listen,
Man,
listen,
look.
listen. I can break it down for you. I can't do it on YouTube. It can't happen, man. But
No, I thought that whooping was legit. I mean, look, Cerrone,
nope.
he had bad injuries leading to the fight,
Listen, man.
and Cerrone
Listen,
looks old though. He's old. Like he's an
listen,
old 36
listen.
year old.
Do you? you don't pay attention. You don't pay attention to detail when these people are talking, do you? Do you pay attention to what Dana White was doing? Did you pay
Yeah,
attention?
I
Did you
okay.
no? Did you no? See, I'm asking you. See, I'm asking you. I don't know if you can put the fill in the blanks. I think Genesis can fill in the blanks. Did you
Mhm.
see what Dana White was doing? Did you see how these two men engaged each other? Did you see how these two were acting toward each other? Did you see the physical contact that they
You
made
mean
with each other
leading up to the fight, during fight week?
leading up to the fight? Did you see? Did you see what they
Yeah,
did you
I
see what
mean,
they were wearing?
I,
Okay, did you see exactly what they were wearing?
stop, coach, stop.
Okay.
I know.
And see, this is why see
Yeah.
Genesis, this is why I put stuff like this on Patreon. That's why I don't talk about this because the common person not in tune with this stuff, they're not gonna see what because I told y'all. I said don't think something. I mean don't be surprised if Cowboy Cerrone has stopped very early. I predicted that, and
Uh,
I saw all the telltale signs. Even the way I tell you this, I give you one where you can even the way he was talking. Okay,
Right.
and he pretty much thanked Conor McGregor after the fight was over. Thanks for making me a millionaire. Now that in itself gave everything away. It gave that whole plan away. Gave it away.
Uh,
That one
I mean,
statement.
he was probably grateful for the ass whooping and he got paid. I mean, there wasn't a lot of beef between the two. You could go there. I'm not arguing with your coach because I've seen some suspicious shit and like the Lucas Matisse Pacquiao fight. That fight was clearly fixed. I mean, Matisse went down, didn't even get hit with a right hook.
And Donald
Pacquiao
Cerrone
just
went down from a toe slap,
I know.
and then he looked up at Conor McGregor. They made eye contact. Man, listen, people have been saying, Coach, where is the video? Where's the video? Hey, this video is taking a while because from that whole night, I'm showing y'all evidences, like stuff that led up to the fight. I'm showing y'all everything in that Patreon video. I'm trying to make that video like pretty much it's gonna be irrefutable evidence that this was a dive.
but you
Okay.
know what, Coach? You putting a lot of time into that to prove it to motherfuckers that are blind.
Well,
These people are blind.
nah, it ain't going on YouTube.
I hope not.
It ain't going on YouTube. It's going on Patreon, and that's for the people that that actually like. Look, man. Okay, I understand. I see it. Nah, it's going on Patreon. Mm-mm. Like
Yeah, no,
I
but
would never
you
put
see,
that on YouTube.
but I kind of disagree, but I could see what you're saying because I mean, leading up to the fight, when I saw that press conference, I was like, "What is this bullshit?" Like, I was like, "What is this?" Like y'all commenting each other on each other's jackets, and Connor's trying to act all humble and nice, and I'm like, "Oh, come on, man." I mean, Cerrone, and you know what? It could have been. I think it might be proof of two things. One, it could be proof that Cerrone took a dive for the money, or two, Cerrone knew that he just did not have the skills or the youth to compete with Conor or anybody else anymore. Because Cerrone looked bad in his last fight. Then he got knocked the fuck out by Justin Gaethje, and that was a legit ass whooping.
Mm.
like,
The point is, he took bigger shots in that fight than he did against Conor with a foot slap. So, you know,
nah, that foot to the chin was legit though. That looked like it hurt. I mean, I heard it when I was watching it.
it was a
I
foot.
mean, when I was watching the fight, I could hear it.
It was a
Yeah,
man got paid to take a dive. He looked up.
yeah,
He looked up, and I mean, I already got the proof. See, it's just the thing of it is, man, is that most people they can't see.
yeah.
They can't see the proof. They can't see it. It's right in front of your face. They told you. They told you exactly what they were gonna do. They showed you. They told you in words. They told you in symbols. They told you everything. And then they told you when they met in the center of the octagon. All that stuff was right there, man. And then Dana White also told you. All these people are telling you, but it's just if you don't understand what you're looking at, you ain't gonna see it.
Right. Okay, I understand. I hear you. I mean, it was suspicious. That press conference was like, oof, I don't know, man.
I
I don't
mean,
know. We'll see though. At least it sets up another big fight with Connor. I mean, I think he ain't beating Usman. He ain't never fighting that dude. I don't think he's beating Jorge Masvidal. I don't
and
see him beating Tony Ferguson. I don't see it.
and you don't think it's mysterious. We was talking about that on live stream. Like we was literally talking about it. And I said that if Usman mysteriously get hurt, there's something going down behind the scenes.
No, no, no. That would be legit. No, if Connor knocks out Usman with one good shot, then that's a legit
Nah,
fix.
nah,
Like I
nah.
wouldn't even believe that shit.
What I said during the live stream, we were on a
Okay.
stream, and what I said was if Usman mysteriously gets hurt, okay? If he mysteriously gets hurt, now I already know what it is, okay? And then as soon as I said it, like what, 4 hours before, like somebody came on the stream and said, "Hey, Kamaru Usman, he hurt. He gonna be out for an extended period of time." Now, how convenient is that? Now he was just
Oh,
at the fight. He was just there at the fight, and then 3 hours later, he's hurt. See, how does this happen? So what did Usman do? Did he leave the fight, go to the gym, and get hurt? I mean, what did he do? I mean, do y'all understand? You understand what's going on? Like,
that's weird. That's weird. That's suspicious.
it's just it. Now Usman, he's gonna be out of the picture. So that means that Connor will fight for some
An
type of
interim
interim.
belt.
He's gonna fight for an interim belt, and then they're gonna end up stripping Usman because he probably won't be back in time, and that's gonna leave McGregor being the guy. Okay.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's hilarious.
Yeah,
That
it
is
is what
so
it is.
funny.
It is
And
what it is.
He got Mayweather fighting Pacquiao probably. I'm like, can't these guys just go away? They're
Man.
ruining every potential fight that should have happened like a year and a half ago. Like Keith Thurman should have fought Spence in 2018. Terrence Crawford should have fought Errol Spence in 2019. They should have had the undisputed ready by now. But you got Pacquiao who whooped Keith Thurman's ass, and that fight made me happy because I was sick and tired of Keith Thurman. I was done with Keith Thurman after him ducking Spence till 2020, being a 2020 fighter. And Pacquiao just whooped his ass. And Keith Thurman was looking all happy and shit and confident, like, I'm going to knock out this 40-year-old midget. I'm like, man, you're going to play Ryan Duke's hands, man. You got no defense for that dude's hands. Like, Pacquiao, Pacquiao, his height and his reach gives
Uh,
him like the perfect center of gravity. And he hits really, really hard with steroids or without steroids. When he had steroids, he was washing everybody. Without steroids, he can still ruin you. Like he can still destroy you. So Keith Thurman's looking like he was super confident going that fight. He got dropped the first round. He was like, "Oh shit, where am I? Like, what did I do?" He looked
God,
like, "Why
dog.
am I here?"
Wow.
Nah, man,
Wow.
Pacquiao's making more money and with the PBC than he's ever made, and all these PBC haters are like, "PBC is bad for boxing." And the minute Pacquiao realized he was going to get fucked over by Top Rank, being a was it a co-main fighter for Terrence Crawford and Jeff Horn, two guys who can't even sell out their own countries. Like, I mean, Pacquiao was like, "I'm getting out of here." He's like, "I'm going to the PBC where I can main event pay-per-views," and now he's a world champion making all this money. So
Wow.
it took him 10 years to realize this. It took him 10 years.
Man. Well, Ryan Genesis, man, this been a wow. It's been a crazy night of MMA. It's been
Yeah.
real crazy, man. It's been extremely crazy. I know they're talking about Blades, knocked out JDS, and it's time for Junior Dos Santos to. It's time for him to go.
Oh
And
yeah,
then
his
you
People were
nose
got
saying
still
that
crooked.
they said he looked
yeah,
like he didn't even want to.
yeah, we got to get him out of there.
Yeah, he's done.
And then who else, man? That one dude got knocked out. I forgot. He need to go. And then
Did Angela Hill lose tonight?
nah, Angela Hill dominated. And then
Oh, okay.
Pudilova need to go. I mean, I don't know what the hell she was doing, man. They were square dancing or line dancing. I don't know what the hell they were doing in there, man. Circling each other, and I'm like, damn, was this some kind of mating call? I mean, they look terrible, man. You know what?
Mm-hmm.
I say one thing. Dana White is a piece of work, man. I can't stand him. One thing he will do though, he'll give you an opportunity. What you do with that opportunity, that's up to you. And if you go there and put on a boring fight, you can better well damn expect, man, that he gonna do something about that, or he gonna have you on early prelims. And when a fighter get jumped down to early prelims, you about halfway out the damn company, unless you're a newcomer. Like you can tell. That's how I'm able to predict when these people about to get cut. When you were on like a main card, and then you go from the main card to the prelims to the early prelims. Oh yeah, you about out the front door. You finna go. You finna go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And some of these fights tonight
Yeah.
on UFC Fight Night, them fights they was terrible, man. They was terrible, man.
What on Bellator?
Nah, man, not on
On
Bellator, man.
UFC?
UFC.
UFC had some terrible fights tonight. Okay.
Yeah, but did y'all notice, man?
It looked like a bad card
Like
anyway. I didn't even waste my time watching it.
y'all, why in the hell? And let's think about
Mm-hmm.
this, man. Why in the hell did Bellator and the UFC schedule their fights at the same hour? Like,
I don't know.
did y'all think that maybe one should have been in the morning? and then one should
Of
have been in the
course.
evening. Like,
One in the afternoon, one in at night. Yeah,
Of
yeah, because
course.
yeah,
that's like
probably.
it's direct competition, man. And I don't know, like I gotta believe, man, the zone sucks anyway. It do, man. I can't believe that the zone had a whole bunch of views from. I don't know, maybe we'll see. We'll see how many people from Cyborg Nation really stood up to watch the fight, man. But
Yeah, I feel like if Dana White was doing that on purpose to ruin Chris Cyborg's debut on the zone, I think he probably failed to a degree because, I mean, I think like she was trending like crazy. I mean, she was trending
Hmm.
as much more than anybody in the UFC. So I don't know.
yeah, she sure was. You know, but I was still thinking though, man, Chris gonna be limited on an app, man.
Yeah, I
Because
agree.
hey, did you guys notice, man, that they didn't even put out a whole lot of stuff about this, like like
Right, it
Bellator.
was nowhere.
Yeah, and I was like, damn. And it's supposed to be, Scott Coker's supposed to be her boy. Like, they ain't put those stuff out. Chris was promoting the hell out of her own event on her own YouTube channel,
Yeah,
and I put up a couple of videos about it. I talked about it, but
Hmm.
folks,
yeah.
that's it. That's
I mean,
it.
the only way I was able to know about the fight was basically a month ago when I saw Lima Lay McFarland win her fight. They were talking about the Chris Cyborg and Chris Cyborg's debut on Bellator. So that's how I marked the day on my calendar and realized if I get home in time from whatever party I'm at, if I get home in time, I'm going to watch the fight. So, but when I'm like walking around Times Square or 34th Street, like I live in New York, and Times Square, you know when something's getting a big push when you see it all over Times Square or in subway stations. Like, there's this new show that I love, Star Trek Picard. I love Star Trek. Anyways, I'm in Times Square. That show is everywhere. Like they have posters and motion moving posters, everything, neon lights, everything on 34th Street and 42nd Street, Times Square. The Chris Cyborg fight, the zone is nowhere in Times Square. It's nowhere in the subways, nowhere on 34th Street. It's nowhere. And I'm like, damn, like it's sad.
Yeah, man, they definitely dropped the ball.
Yeah.
They dropped the ball on this, man. It
Yeah, they
wasn't a lot of promotion, man. Wasn't a lot. And I had to wonder, man, like is Chris being trapped on this app, is it a good thing? Because I don't even know, man. The app itself, it suck, man. It's terrible. Like this
Hmm.
app, like the stream be lagging, and
yeah.
and then
Yeah.
I mean, damn, man. And then when you try to look at replays, it take them like it's just like YouTube. Like how long do it take them to download the video replays? Like what the? I mean, what the hell, man? The zone
Yeah.
sucks. And
The
then
zone works well on my PS4. It doesn't do well anywhere else. Like on
damn,
my PS4, the zone is great.
Probably because of the connection.
Yeah. But actually also even though the zone it doesn't have as many subscribers as ESPN Plus. I'll say this though, the UFC to me is also getting kind of under promoted from ESPN, like and ESPN Plus. Like I noticed that the UFC, even though it's still the biggest MMA promotion, like it's not as everywhere as it used to be when it was on Fox. Like when it was on Fox, MMA and the UFC was everywhere, but on ESPN, I feel like it's starting to become like a niche kind of thing, a niche sport. But when you look at boxing, PBC, I mean, they're everywhere. Fox is promoting the shit out of Premier Boxing Champions. Like you can't go a week without boxing.
Hmm.
well, damn. Well, I guess Bellator they need to take a page. They need to do something, man. Cause
Yeah, boxing's at a better place today than they were 10 years ago.
oh man,
Hmm.
the legendary General Africa is in the building. Man,
All
we got
right, General.
we need to get his thoughts on this fight, man. General Africa is in the
Think
Ass
building.
about
whooping. This was not a fight. This was an ass whooping.
Yeah, this.
Wait. Did y'all see when Chris hit her ass with that straight right hand and she fell? You saw the look on her face.
Yeah, she had that look like I've never been hit that hard in my life.
I know. She was like,
But
"Oh my god, I should have ducked her,
but
like
there,
I was going to do." She
but
was
there's a
like,
reason why.
You know what?
That,
Here's the sad thing though about all these other fighters that are going to fight Chris Cyborg. Amanda Nunes knocking out Chris Cyborg was the best thing to happen to Chris Cyborg because now all these women want to fight her, and then
Yeah, they think,
yeah, they
oh
all
well,
want to
if
fight her
Amanda
now.
beat her, I could beat her. That's what they
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
But
Julia Budd said that she was going to duck Chris Cyborg. Don't forget that. She said that 3 years ago. She said, if Chris Cyborg comes to Bellator, I'm going to go to the UFC. Julia Budd was going to duck her. Everybody was ducking her. And then Cyborg gets knocked out by Nunes. All of a sudden, like Felicia Spencer feels more confident. Julia Budd's more confident. All these women are more confident now. They're like, yeah, she's slowing down. She got knocked out. And then they get hit by her. They're like, oh, they get that look like Julia Budd. Julia Budd's like, oh, shit, I should have ducked her. I should have followed my first instinct. Oh, shoot.
but now we know why this fight. Now we know why this fight did not happen. when it should have happened. And Julia Budd said it though. She said, "Nah, man, I don't want to deal with her."
Yeah,
And Jermaine Durandame, she did the same. She said, "Look, I want to
yeah,
fight a clean opponent." I'm like, well,
yeah. He
yeah,
said
you,
that too.
you don't know how many opponents you fought in Muay Thai that were dirty, and trust me, they don't drug test over there like that.
Never.
So I don't even know what Jermaine was talking about. Jermaine just didn't.
And
Mhm.
Jermaine, and the sad thing is, Jermaine has the type of stand up to give Chris Cyborg a tough fight. I mean,
Sure,
look
sure
what she did
does.
against Amanda Nunes. I mean, Jermaine is probably, she's arguably the greatest female Muay Thai fighter to ever live. And look at what she did with Amanda Nunes. Amanda Nunes had to take her down like 10 times.
Uh,
Fight.
But you
Remember,
know,
she kicked Amanda upside her damn head.
Yeah,
but you know what Chris would do with Jermaine. Chris would probably end up taking her down,
yeah,
and the wrestling questions have been answered. See, everybody, well, Chris don't know how to wrestle. Take Chris to the ground. Well, them questions been answered today.
yeah.
Chris
I
Cyborg know
agree.
how to wrestle her ass off. In fact, even when Julia Budd had a top position, Chris Cyborg got up out of that like a G. Like, come on, man, come
Yeah,
on. But
yeah. I think Chris Cyborg would take
Genesis.
down Jermaine Durandamy. I think she would take her down. In fact, I think if Jermaine tried to throw a kick, she'll just catch the kick and trip her. I
Yeah,
mean, Jermaine
Mhm.
has no takedown defense. If Jermaine had takedown defense, she would have knocked out Amanda Nunes.
but Genesis, you got to tell us though, man. Okay, so tell us your
Mhm.
thoughts for people just getting back in here. Okay, um, your thoughts about Lance Gibson. Like you saw him slap Julia Budd. You saw him slap her after she had been
Yeah,
knocked down. I want you to talk
but
about that again.
oh, it was harder than Sean Crew coach slapping her when her fucking wig came off. Remember she got this shit slapped out of her too.
Yeah,
Dang.
He hit her hard, coach. You have to go back and watch it. And I was like, wait, did he just slap the fuck out of her? He did.
Yeah, he's like, I ain't find that. I ain't find it funny too much. Like,
No,
cause
it really wasn't funny to me. I was
I didn't think it was
shocked.
funny.
I mean, it's funny now that I'm thinking about it, but I mean, cause like she went in there and still got beat the fuck up. But I mean, it was horrible. I was like, oh my
I
god,
was
you
I
go.
was laughing more
Oh,
out of
Genesis, hold on.
like a nervous reaction. Like I was like, it was like what? Like
But
are you
see,
for real? That's kind of my reaction.
Mhm.
hey, but Genesis, I'm gonna tell you though, he, the feminist group, they came after him last time he did that. They came after him last time he did that, and you would think, man, that he wouldn't do that on TV, but man,
But think about it. If he slapped her that hard on TV, imagine how hard he hit her behind doors.
they get into an argument.
And
What
then
you
he a
say to
big
me?
fat motherfucker too. So big Popeye the Sailor Man built bastard.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he be slapping her. You be spending a lot of time with the son, but that's subject for another video.
Yeah, it sure is.
That's subject for a whole nother video.
And I want to be a part of that documentary.
Julia Budd, though, man, she got.
Cause yeah,
Oh, and
look,
oh,
coach,
go ahead.
I'm gonna go right on her thing too. I want next, just like I told Alejandro. I want next.
And speaking of that, Genesis, what you think,
Uh-huh.
man? What do you think? Because everybody now they coming for Francione head. Because the
Yeah.
LDBC. Well, me, I started. We started this. I told
Uh-huh.
Francine, I said, listen, you don't know what you're dealing with when you deal with this monster, this spatula, toothpick, turkey basting, spoon, rectum having ass golden boy. When you deal with this, you dealing with the devil himself. And
Uh-huh.
it's what I told Francine. I tried to tell her.
And
Nope.
you so silly. It's
You
funny
told
how you
who?
say her
Hold
name.
on.
It is so funny.
Francine Cruz. I mean, we tried to tell him, me and the LDBC, we tried to explain to her, listen, you doing wrong when you mess with this three-headed spatula monster called
Wait, she
Golden
was
Boy.
on the LDBC being interviewed, and she joined Golden Boy.
Yeah, we told her. Well, no, no,
Yeah,
no. See, she didn't
and
come for an interview. Really, I hit her up. I hit up on Instagram, and I talked in one of her little photographs. I said, hey, I don't know if you want to be thanking Oscar De La Hoya. This ain't the promoter. This dude does not do well with promoting black fighters. He does a terrible job, and don't. And I told her, don't be surprised if you lose your belts. Okay, you lose them. Okay, through the judges. And I knew it. I already know how Golden Boy worked. That's how they
Hmm.
do.
yeah,
They beat her up, and then the girl, got popped for drugs. Okay, they already accusing
But
this woman of being a
yeah.
man. Oh, go ahead, Genesis. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I was just saying, yeah, because it's confusing because even Alejandra showed her first test. Her first test thing said something about it was positive. Then when they made her test again after the fight, she was negative. So I'm like, which one is it?
Yeah, that
Man,
reminded me of the John Jones situation where he popped for a test that he took on a Friday, but he didn't pop for Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And
No,
so
but that's the thing. Like her first test, it I guess it popped in when they made her test after the fight. It didn't. She was negative. So I'm like, what the fuck is that about? But anyways, I like I
well, go
told her,
ahead.
I don't care if you was positive or not. I told her I want next. And she put a heart on it. So you can take whatever you want. I don't give a damn. You still gonna get
yeah,
your
and
ass whooped.
it's funny, but and
Nah, you
also
better
like
have her.
and
You better
Golden
have her
Boy
get tested. Is what you better do.
and Golden Girl's gotten worse at like promoting black fighters ever since Oscar De La Fish had best friends or whatever just basically retired. Like Bernard Hawkins and Shane Mosley, those are the only two black fighters they ever even tried to promote. And the only guy, Golden Girl, who was promoting Floyd Mayweather was Richard Schaefer. And Richard Schaefer's a stand-up guy. And look, even though I just want to say this, even though I still view Leonard Ellaby as Floyd Mayweather's bucket boy, I got to give Leonard Ellaby credit for standing up and defending Richard Schaefer. I think it was like a year ago when Oscar De La Hoya was shitting on Richard Schaefer and was criticizing him or whatever for being with the PBC. And Leonard Ellaby was like, well, the only guy that I was working with at Golden Boy was Richard Schaefer. This is the only guy I was talking to. I wasn't talking to the fucking cokehead, basically. I wasn't talking to the drug addict. That's basically what he was saying.
Dang,
Mm-hmm.
that's exactly what he was saying. But you
Yeah,
know,
so I have
but
more
you know the,
respect for Leonard
but
Ellaby for
but you
standing up for Richard Schaefer.
but you know the whole thing about it though is that you know we already know Errol Spence told Francione. We told Francione, and it's not like she don't listen to YouTube. Of course she do.
Right.
I mean, she listens to YouTube all the time, so she know that we've been talking about Golden Boy, and now she see
Wait,
now.
wait. I know what you're talking
Wait,
about. Wait,
wait,
I'm
wait,
sorry.
wait,
Is
hold
this
on.
the?
But
I'm sorry.
now she see that everything that we talked about is done happened. I mean, she lost her damn belts. Her belts are gone. She lost the fight, and then she was in there with a roided up freak that could possibly be a man. So see, all this stuff happened, and
Wait, wait,
this
wait, wait,
ain't
wait,
this
wait.
ain't.
When did
Hold on,
this
hold on.
happen? This happened this month.
With this, yeah, it happened. But what I was trying to explain, this ain't the first time that Golden Boy have pulled something off. This ain't the first time. Like they've done this.
Wow.
People shouldn't even be shocked. They've done this before.
They did it to
Okay.
Saddam Ali when he fought Jaime Munguia. They set him up so the belt could go to a Mexican fighter. Yeah, I remember that shit.
Yeah. Well, they, and Fred from Barbershop Conversations, he tried to warn her. But when you get stupid people like that, they get a little bit of a bag, and there's probably more money than she's ever seen. You
Yeah.
know,
Mm-hmm.
and she
Wait,
took
wait,
that
wait. Are you
money,
talking
and
about the
she
woman
took
that
that
fought
money.
Clarissa Shields? She fought Clarissa Shields in their first fight.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Yeah, she got screwed over. I read about this. I'm sorry. Go ahead, coach.
But nah,
Wow.
we tried to explain. We
I
told her.
gotta look this up.
We told her everything. We told her everything she needed to know. She still did the same thing. Okay? She still did the exact same thing. She went, she signed, and in the end, she's gonna end up losing more. Okay? See, they probably paid her that fee and she loved it, but she's losing more now. Now she ain't got no bargaining chips. She don't have her belts. So she back to making peanuts again. Stupid. Just stupid. Man, you let Oscar De La Hoya do that to you. But
Yeah, well, I think she thought that that wouldn't happen because like she's half Latino, like she's half Latina or whatever.
Who?
Uh, at least that's what she said. I thought she said that.
who?
Girl, bye. Let me tell you something.
Who said that?
Fresh Crew is not no fucking half Latino. She
She
is
Oh, she's
black.
not
African
okay.
American.
She black.
Yeah, well, I thought she said that she was like mixed, like she was half black, half.
No,
Okay,
one of her good friends is Latina, so she claimed the Mexican this and that. Man, look, I ain't got time.
But Genesis, I was telling people that she gonna be just like Terrence Crawford. Uh,
no, but
you know,
I was thinking that that's why she thought that she'd be treated a lot better because like she is also
nah,
like Latino or Spanish or whatever she said.
she's
Uh,
black.
but But I mean, I thought she said that she because you do have Latinos that are black. Like you have black people that are
No,
Latinos,
she
Spanish.
black. Okay, she black.
Oh,
We
so
know her.
she's straight West Indian or
No, she
African
black.
American?
Okay, she black.
Okay.
We know her. Okay, we know who this is. Okay, this
Yeah.
this, this ain't somebody we don't know. Trust me. If you follow boxing, you know who Francione Cruz is. Uh,
Yeah.
she blacker than me and Genesis put together.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what else she thinks she
And
is,
remember,
cause
I
cause she
told you
don't
I
fit
had
in.
offered. Yep.
Oh, go ahead,
And
Genesis.
remember,
Yeah.
I told you I had offered to help her. Remember, I told her I offered to help her in one of her training camps, and she was like, "No, my Mexican sister, this and that." And I was like, "All right, bitch. Hey, that's you."
Yeah, you got your wig beat off. I mean, you got your belts stolen. I mean, you had to get in there with a dope user, and you know the person you was in there with possibly could have been a man. You know what? The luck for Francione Cruz has just run out. Like it just run out, man. She ain't.
Wow. So
You
this
know,
fight was 2 weeks
her
ago.
name is
Dang.
Bad Luck Cruz. That's her name. She full of bad luck. Man,
Yeah.
damn,
Oh, my stomach hurt.
damn. It must suck to be her.
Damn. Because I thought she said that she was okay. You're right. You're right. She's not half Mexican. Okay.
No, she black.
Yeah. But yeah. Okay. Yeah. 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 Because I
Yeah,
thought
but this is what
because
we
I'm
told
trying
you.
to understand why. I guess I'm trying to understand why she's delusional. Like, why was she delusional?
Because she hang with a bunch of, well, her best friend is what's that girl name that just fought? Marlene Esparza.
Uh
Yeah.
She's
huh.
Mexican. And
Yeah.
Marlene lives in Houston, exactly where I live. So like I tell you, when she came out here to like train for the fight or whatever, I offered to help her with her fight because I know Alejandra was big. Remember, coach, I've been telling you about her for about a good
Hmm.
year or so. This is when she was a heavyweight. So then when she came down, I offered to help her. And her reply was, "Oh, my Mexican sister got me. She gonna help me." She just got her head split open.
Wait, wait. So she rejected you to train with her Mexican sister, and oh my God, this is
Yes,
bad.
and then but the girl that she trained with, Marlene, fight at 120. So what the fuck can she help you do? We around the same size. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Look,
my God.
she not
Yeah,
that
we
good
both.
anyway.
Yeah,
Uh,
we both walk around heavy. So me being the black woman that I am, I want to extend my hand out to my sisters and help them if I can.
This
But
is
if you
bad.
reject me for a Mexican or somebody that's not have your best interest at heart, hey girl, have at it.
Man, God dog. But
It's
listen,
bad.
Genesis. We can't lead the horse to water, but the horse can lead herself to put that horse weave on her head. See, we can't lead her to the promised land, but I promised her that she would lose her belts thanks to Oscar De La Hoya. Okay,
Uh-huh.
we
And then
can't lead her.
she got mad at Snoop Dogg because Snoop Dogg reposted it and was like, "Man, that hoe got the wig beat off of her." And she was like, "Snoop Dogg, why I gotta be a hoe? Cause you a hoe, bitch. That's why. You got your wig beat." Snoop Dogg reposted it, and his words were verbatim. That hoe got her wig beat off of
Yeah, that's so funny. No,
Oh
but
man,
for sure. But so she lost her belt, and then she tested positive, and she got suspended.
and she lost her wig. Don't forget about the wig. Don't forget
her.
about that wig. She
Oh
lost that
my
wig too.
God,
That wig.
And
I
then
feel
her coach,
bad for
yep,
her.
and then the same
Wow.
thing that Julia Budd husband did. Her coach slapped the fuck out of her and told that woman, "Get this bullshit off her head."
That is crazy. That is cray cray.
Well, when all you
Hmm.
do is you throw an overhand right, and this is what I've been telling people. She can't. All she know how to throw is an overhand right. That man, come on. You ain't beat nobody.
Yeah, that's all. Yep.
You gonna beat these people in the beginner league. You gonna beat these people with amateur skill sets. Those are the only people you gonna be able to beat. Okay, there it is. There it is right there. She can't fight. Okay, I've told everybody she can't fight, and she been beating up on a lot of other people who can't fight. Okay,
Yeah, she only has the right hand.
if all you got in your repertoire is an overhand right, you doomed. Okay, and and you would
Yeah.
beating up on Alejandra with an overhand right. Man, I told her, she ain't got no jab. She don't even know how to utilize it. She don't do nothing.
See,
But she talk
even
about
beyond.
she talk about herself like like she just big shit. Like she really
Yeah,
that good. She
that's
talk about
true.
herself in third person. Like, wait a minute, you're more important than you think you really are. No, you're not important. You're not really important. Nobody thinks you're important. They
Shoot.
used you at Golden Boy. They used you.
Yeah.
They used you because they knew they wanted to get the belts away from your dumb ass. And that's what they did. They got the belts away from your dumb ass. And now look at you. You look stupid. Okay, your makeup was messed up, your wig, all of that stuff. Every last bit of
Wait.
that stuff,
Even
Francione. Every
even
last
the
bit of that.
legendary, even the
You killing me.
even the great Deontay Wilder realized, okay, I got a great right hand. I'm knocking everybody out, but I think I need to get a left hook. And now he's even more dangerous than he was 2 years ago. Like, I mean, Wilder can knock you out with the right hand. He could hurt you bad with a left hook. I mean, he could swell you up. He could hurt you with a jab. I mean, so even Wilder realized, like, okay, it's getting tougher and tougher
Not
now. The
Francione
higher
Cruz
I'm
though.
climbing,
Not Francione Cruz. She
yeah,
ain't involved. And I know
right.
they
She
probably
she ain't
mad.
evolved, but I'm
And they
saying
probably
even
listen. You
Wilder,
can listen to
Wilder
this
knows.
live stream. I don't care about them. Y'all, she ain't
Yeah,
involved.
yeah, she ain't involved, but Wilder is like Wilder realized, like, yo, I got this great right hand, but I'm climbing up in ranks. I need a left hook, but yeah, she ain't gonna do that.
Nah, she ain't gonna do that.
She ain't gonna do that. But Deontay Wilder did that, and before you know it, Deontay Wilder's gonna knock out Tyson Fury in like 3 rounds, man. That
Well,
that fight that fight could be a done deal.
okay, General Africa finally made it in the building. Okay, man, let's
Unmute
keep
your
quiet.
mic, General.
What's
There you
going on,
go.
family?
What's up, General?
All right, man, let's
Hey,
let
what's
General
going
Africa
on?
talk, Brian, cause boy, you be cutting everybody off, man.
Yeah, and you never shut the fuck up.
I will though.
Good. Well, shut up now.
Hey,
Okay, I will. I'll shut up now. I'll be quiet now.
I was heading back to my house, and I was like, man, I hope Coach is live. So I was glad to be able to come in, man. But you know what, Coach? I mean, everything you said. I mean, when when you first said that you had reached out to her and she was like kind of like rolling her eyes and stuff like that, and I just started like kind of paying attention. I watched the video of her on Blue Blood, and Blue Blood was asking some great questions, and I just got the sense that you know she was advised to not say a lot. She's just real, but I don't know the chick. I don't like her. Like the more I watch her, I don't like her. After hearing your story, you reached out to her. She was like, "Hey, okay, like yeah, whatever." And yes, she's watched these videos. Um, and then watching the interview with Blue Blood is like, I get it. She's upset. She can't really show it, but I just get this impression. I know people are busy. They got things to do, but it's like this bigger than she is. Like, who are you? Like, I mean, maybe listening to a few people would have, if you would have listened, maybe you wouldn't have been in that situation. Then she's fighting to have the hair on her head. Like, come on, man. Like, what? Who are you? Like, ugh. Like, I'm big and bad. Like, come on, man.
I can't.
But what happened to her with the Alejandro Jimenez is SBS, man. And I'm glad that they need to take care of that. She need to get her belts back. But like I said, I'm messing around. I don't really know the chick. But I just get this impression, like, people were looking out for you, and they still are. They got on the chick's case, and okay, I get it. Maybe you can't say a lot. They didn't want you to step into some stuff and make it bigger than it is. But okay, let's hope you get your shit. You messing with Golden Boy, and what, like you said before, who even knows what type? I ain't worried about nobody's money, but man, she just seemed like the type of chick, man. You don't even need to really give her this big bag to fight this woman that's obviously on PEDs, man.
I
Della
got a
Hoy probably said, "Hey, listen, we're gonna take care of you. We're gonna make you a star." She's like, "Oh yeah, she's gonna make me a star. I'm gonna be big and bad." Like, okay, man, like you got your ass whooped.
Okay, and I gotta address something real quick. Okay, so all you people that you hate Chris Cyborg, okay? I've already, guys, I text Team Cyborg months ago about the whole KFC incident, and you people, you're trying to bring it up, and I knew I was waiting on y'all to do that. I was waiting on you guys to bring up the KFC incident, and the thing of it is, if I explain this to you guys, y'all don't want to listen to. You don't want to listen to like the factual stuff. You just gonna make your own assumption. So I'm gonna tell you, and then y'all gonna spin it another way anyway. But what happened was she was over in Africa. Her hotel was right beside a KFC. The videos are there. And the African dudes, they was making fun of her because Chris Cyborg actually does like KFC. That's where she eats. So they were picking on her because she couldn't have it because she was in training. Okay? They clowned her like crazy, like every day. So when Chris got back to the States, she sent a tweet to her African friends saying, "Look, guys, I finally got KFC." That's what that was about. Okay? Um, and I guess if y'all say that's racist, if y'all say it is, then okay, you're gonna believe what you want to believe. But that's the whole thing. And you can look at the video where they clowning her. Okay, they clowned her the whole time because, and one of the people that was there, he was eating KFC, and he knew Cris couldn't have any. He was eating the chicken in her face. Folks, this is what happened. Okay, my God, good grief, folks. But you gonna think what you want to think, and see, here go the thing. This is what I say about all this. Okay, I support us. I support RP. I support all of us. Okay. Um, when I come on here and when I tell you I don't like something racist, y'all get mad. How come you race baiting? How come you talking about that? Why? But then if I try to if I think logic and tell you, hey, I don't think that's racist. She really was talking to the people from Africa. She really was talking to them. She was talking to them. You know, oh well, man, you just come on, man. You standing up for white supremacists. So I mean, what? I mean, do y'all want me to be a revolutionary? I mean, is that what y'all want, or do y'all want me to talk about these fights? I don't know what y'all want me to do. Okay, because I've called out plenty of racist stuff on YouTube to last a damn lifetime. Okay, I done called out a lot of stuff, and I've been one of the only people to call it out. So I want you to miss me with that. All of y'all miss me with that. Oh, Coach, you gonna talk about that now? I done already talked about it. I already told you what was up. Okay. And if you're not smart enough, you too stupid not to look at the videos. I mean, all the videos on her channel where they were making fun of her because she couldn't have KFC. So go ahead. If you don't want to do your research, fine. If you want to believe, go ahead and believe what you want to believe. Okay. Here's what it is. Okay. So next question. Next question with you guys. Okay. Um.
All them people can go to hell.
Yeah. Yeah. But General Africa. Uh.
Coach.
Your thoughts on the fight, man?
Man, it was just, I mean, the first round, Julia Budd was doing her thing, man. I was like, man, she came to fight, but just slowly but surely, Cyborg just dismantled her, and it was a devastating victory. She really whooped up on Julia Budd. Like, she really, like I said, Julia Budd is strong. She's got big, dense muscles. She's a thick girl. She's strong, man. And she was, able to muscle Cyborg at times, and she had her moments, but, I remember that right when that Cyborg threw that got her down, and even that kick that Cyborg the head kick where she fell, like you know, it was a hard kick. And then Julia Budd, she had position on her for a while. Then Cyborg returned it, but Cyborg over time just started it was she just started beating her ass, point blank period, man. And it is what it is. My thing is this: Cris Cyborg goes in and defeats. You know, uh, this is a historic victory. Julia Budd, a trailblazer, has been, like they said, all the credit to her. Just she's been champion for how long? And Cyborg comes in and just dismantles her, man. And I mean, at the end of the day, yes, Cyborg had her loss. I mean, Cyborg, it just the journey continues. She had her loss to Nunes. Even the biggest Cyborg haters won't dispute the fact that she did everything in her power, to make that fight. And the only thing that stopped her from being in UFC most likely was just, that mistake that her team did. It wasn't Cyborg, with the subtitles and this and that. But nobody will dispute the fact that Cyborg tried to make that fight. I mean, who is Amanda Nunes going to fight? Who is she going to fight? Cyborg's coming in here and she's moving forward. She's not fighting an age old Holly Holm. She's fighting prime talent, going in there and mauling them. You can say, oh, Nunes beat her ass. Okay, she knocked Cyborg out. She knocked her out. She did. But what is Cyborg doing now? You have to ask yourself that. What is Amanda Nunes doing now? You got hype jobs like Kayla Harrison. They want to keep, always. Oh, I have a fight now, so I'm going to use Cyborg's name. And you got Amanda Nunes who believes everything Dana White says. Well, shoot, Dana White. Like I said in the last video, you two fight each other. If you're both not going to fight Cyborg, Cyborg's fighting champions. Okay, you two fight. Oh, your friends? What? What's up? What's good? Oh, it's be best for everyone. Yeah, Cyborg's fighting champions and mauling them.
Man, General Africa came
I'm
in there
sick of it.
with the heat. Oh, go ahead, Genesis. What'd you say, babe?
And then I'm just sick of it.
She said she's sick of it. And Genesis, you kind of sexy when you get real mad. I just noticed that. Like, damn. And I'm
You
sitting back.
funny. You have yet to see me really mad.
Well, you know what? I mean, I'd be the one calm you down, of course. But I'm saying, I would watch from a distance, though. Like, yeah, look at Genesis over there, hitting somebody over the head with a lead pipe, pistol whipping that person over there. And then, of course, I calm you down, Genesis. I say, hey, girl, come on over here. Let the coach, calm your ass down. Yeah, that's what the coach will do for
You funny.
you. Oh, man. Ah, good night of fights. Good day to be a Cyborg fan.
Hmm.
Good day to be a Cyborg. But it's just good. And I know some of you guys, I know y'all hate it. I know y'all don't like this. Why does he like Cyborg so much? Why does he have to like her? Why can't he call her names like we do?
Dude, I had this guy tell me, no man, you can't like Cyborg, man. No, it's not like try to tell me that that I have to consider her unattractive or something like that. I'm like, bro, like whatever, dude. Like I just you shut something down, you be like, yeah, okay, man, yeah. Like this dude they get mad at you for not having this is the mindset of some of these simps that get so angry and they bring up stuff about Cyborg that we've talked about months ago. These are those type of this guy's like, oh no, man, you see you shouldn't be liking that, man. I'm like, what? Dude, like I'm like, okay, man,
Damn, damn boy.
I don't watch women's MMA for that, but that's the problem with like the average man. They're just fucking idiots. They watch women's MMA just to lust after objectified women. And that's fine. That's your job. Those are casuals who spend the money, but don't talk to me. Just don't talk to me. Like y'all just being idiots. You're watching the sport in the wrong way, or maybe for Dana White, maybe it's the right way. I don't know. He is making the money, not you, right? Like he's the one who's making. This guy
So
got a net
is.
worth of almost $600 million. Who are these guys? They got nothing.
Yeah, he sure do. Dana White is paid.
He got more money than all the fighters combined. It's like,
One
yeah,
thing I say though, boy, he will give you an opportunity, and
yeah,
what you do with it, boy, that's on you. He'll give you the opportunity. He'll put you out there in front of people, but you come in there and give a boring fight like Poodle and them gave, and
yeah.
man, then they
Or
be
CM
wondering.
Punk. CM Punk, he cut him so bad.
He
I
cut
felt
it.
bad for CM Punk. Oh my
And
god.
CM Punk was his friend.
Yeah, I
That was
know,
his
man.
friend. But
And he
when it
cut
come
the other guy too, because the other guy was just as bad.
when it come to
And he
money,
was like,
man,
he had top position. He was doing like bolo punches on his stomach, looking like an idiot. I'm like, come on, man. Like, y'all just embarrassed yourself. Oh my god. And then Dana White at press conference says, "Yeah, that was a disaster. I'm cutting them both."
and he did it too. Damn, he did
Yeah. And the
it.
guy doing the bolo punches, he was like, "Why did I get cut? I won the fight." I'm like, "You need to rewatch the fight, bro. You need to watch that." That was bad.
Oh man.
Oh, that was one of the worst fights I've ever seen in my life.
George, man, just stop picking on her, George. Leave it be. Just leave it be. Oh damn, she blocked him for real. Oh, she timed him out. Damn. Oh George.
Fat bastard, you are the weakest link.
Oh man. George
Anyways,
Page.
back to the task at hand.
Why you do that to him? He's messing with you. He just having some fun.
And I'm having some fun too. It ain't nothing personal, fat boy.
Man, man. Uh, Stamina said that
It's,
was a. He said that was avoidable. Let me see, just one. I don't know. Cyborg talked about going into wrestling.
mm,
She really did. She talked about going into wrestling. She might do it. Yeah, because the Nunez
yeah.
fight, that's not happening again. Okay,
Mm-mm.
that Amanda Nunez fight, you can forget it. It's not gonna happen again.
Yeah.
Man. You know what? I see Batty B in there. And I'm gonna tell. I was watching the video. I was watching the interview, and I was actually, it was a TMZ interview with Amanda Nunez and Nina Ansaroff. So they trying to ask Amanda Nunes question, and Nina Anzarov would not shut the hell up. And it's like the guy would ask Amanda a question, and then Nina Anzarov would come in and just like answer the question, like Nina, what the hell? Girl, you ain't got no belts. Nobody talking to you. And
Wait, when
Nina,
was this?
no, it was a TMZ interview, man.
Oh
If you type
God,
in Amanda Nunes TMZ interview, like she was actually in the TMZ studios, and it's like I'm like, damn,
Nina. So Nina is that wife. Oh my
yeah. And
God.
I'm sitting here and
Oh my.
I'm trying to hear Amanda. No, okay, you can't hear Amanda even talk because every time she says something, it's like Nina cut off Amanda and the interviewer. You can kind of tell he was starting to get frustrated. So then he turned around. He said, "Well, I want to hear what you got to say, Amanda." See, he started saying it like that. No, this dummy Nina couldn't take the hint. Like he wants you to shut the hell up. Like I'm like, damn, man, I'm tired of Nina. Sick and tired of Nina Anzarov. Like, and you know what? And I noticed too. Amanda was saying something one day. She said, "Yeah, yeah." I make the money, and Nina, boy, she spent a lot of money. One day I noticed that some money gone from my account, and she bought like a car. She said Nina bought something without her knowing about it. I'm like, nah, man, no, nope, nope, nope. Time to get Nina on up out of there. Nina spending money like that, and she, Nina ain't even attractive like that. Come on now, come on. Man, the Nunes gonna get her somebody 10 times more attractive, man, that won't spend her money. I don't understand. I don't understand. God, dog, man. And it's every time Amanda want to talk, like Nina got to be there. Like why the hell? Like why the fuck? Like why can't Nina just go sit somewhere and be a good wife and shut up?
Maybe she needs to start getting her ass whooped at home.
I don't know. She might do, man. Cause well, no, I don't condone a woman getting beat up, but she's getting beat up by another
I'm
woman.
joking.
She
She
get
is ugly as fuck though.
yeah, and it's like she's spending your money. And Amanda was mad. You can tell she was mad about it, and she was
Yeah,
trying to and
Nina.
she
Nina.
was trying to play it off like I'm like, yeah, I'd be mad too, man. If I don't work and then somebody you notice your account gone and she done bought a car. Wait a minute, what? You
Yeah,
ain't
she buys a
consult me?
lot of shit. If you look at her Instagram, this shit is hilarious, yo.
Man,
I'm
you
like,
gotta
and it's not her money because she ain't making that type of money. It's Amanda who makes like what, like $500,000 every time she fights now. Like that shit is hilarious.
nah, man. Look, I wish, man, my significant other, man. Look, nothing over $100. That stuff got to get approved. That's got to get approved. Okay, we ain't spend. Nah, Gotta ask me. You
And
finna spend?
coach, like you said, she ain't even that bad. That bitch ugly.
Yeah, God, dog. Yeah, she
You
like somebody.
ugly. You spending my money. You ain't even making no money.
No, no, no. She ain't making no money. She ain't making no money. Hey, look. If it's more than $100, you got to prove that. Hey, you got to call. Okay, listen. I check my accounts every hour. Okay, if I notice something ain't in there, um, let's talk. Listen, I'm gonna get look. I'm gonna meet you at home in 5 minutes. Where does money go? What you buy? What did you buy for $101? Okay, no. We're gonna talk about this. See that's how your money get gone. See, you want your money to be with you. You always want your money. You don't, because if you get broke, people don't get a divorce most of the time from infidelity. It's because of money. You know, it is. It's because of money. Ain't no way. Ain't no way I'm finna let somebody spend $100. Nah, you better tell me. No, no. And if it's a joint account, $50. You gotta prove that. I'm the top financial analyst at home. Look, if you don't approve that, then then don't spend it. If I can't approve it, don't spend it. That's how things work.
Mm.
That's how I need to work. That's how you keep your money. How you keep your household happy. People don't get that. Amanda Nunes lose all her money, man. You think Nina Anzarov, Beetlejuice looking self, I mean, you think she gonna be around? No, no.
I'm still
And look,
No,
I don't think Nina Ansaroff is that bad looking, but like her personality just sucks. Her personality makes her worse than what's actually there, to me at least. I mean, this shit is hysterical. Yo. And I also hear like all these reports about her disrespecting people at a bar restaurant, and Amanda Nunes is sitting there and she's like cursing people out and yelling at people. Like, dude, like, come on, this is bad, yo.
Nina
This is not a good
Ansaroff.
look, Amanda.
Nina Ansaroff. At least if you're gonna get on TV, yeah, you know what, Amanda. Amanda. Amanda be looking good. And it's like Nina. Okay, you gonna take her with you in public? God, dog, Nina, can you do something? Could you at least make yourself look? Could you look, appealing? Like, I guess maybe Amanda don't care because Amanda don't want nobody talking, don't talking to a woman. Well, you ain't got to worry about that. Ain't nobody finna holler at Nina. Oh, you got that all to yourself. You got that all to yourself. Ain't nobody trying to holler at you. Trust me. We don't
Wait,
want we don't want Nina. We don't want Nina. Hell no.
I'm still stuck on Beetlejuice.
Man, she like Beetlejuice, man. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Call it. Then she show up. It's like Amanda can't even do like like one interview, and I forget you not like Nina. Amanda was on camera, and Nina was behind Amanda like shouting like instruction like, "What are you, a coach? Like what the hell? Shut up! Shut the hell up! Damn, damn, I'm sick of Nina.
What she was saying, Coach?
Man, no, Amanda. Hey, Amanda, no, it's this. No, Amanda, no, 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 no. You said that wrong. Yeah, it's just Nina. Nina say I say it wrong. She was getting interviewed. Like she was on TV being interviewed by what's that punk name? Ellie Setback. Yeah, Ellie Setback with his goofy looking self. His old, Leave It to Beaver looking ass. He was over there trying to interview, and Nina Ansaroff over there shouting instructions like she her coach. Like, Nina Ansaroff is a damn fool. She looked like a
Oh yeah,
fool.
she sure was.
She looked like a fool. She act like, and Batty B, yeah, girl. What I say? $100, yeah. Yeah, if you was my woman, you have to approve $100, girl. See, let me tell you something. Let me tell you how it works in an alpha male household, Batty B. Let me tell you how it works. How it works in an alpha male household is the woman don't run the household. That's how it works. Okay? I'm not sexist. That's not what I am, but you got to be submissive. That's just how it works. Listen, listen, listen. Being submissive is good for you and for me. It's a good thing. It's a great thing. I mean, you get used to it. Hell, you learn how to, serve and, we make each other happy. But you got to be submissive. I ain't finna take no woman, trying to be the man. No, I can't have that. Can't have that. What you got to do, you have to stand back. You gonna have to shut the hell up when I'm talking. It's just what it is. Any business conducted, I conduct the business, and you just be the wife, or you just be the wifey, or whatever. That's what you got to do. That's how it's supposed to work. It's in God's word. God made man head of the household. He did. If God would have made a woman a head, he would have gave you some testicles. He would have gave them to you. But nah, okay? Nah, nah,
maybe
nah, nah, nah.
maybe Amanda doesn't mind Nina being the way she is. Maybe she's happy being that way. But seeing actually now that I'm looking at this TMZ interview, she don't look that happy. It's like I mean, she's just playing it off. But I mean, she probably doesn't mind that much. But in 10 years, she's gonna be sick of this chick, yo. She's gonna be tired.
She probably go KO her ass at home.
Probably will. Like, why you always got to say something? I'm trying to give an interview and you won't shut your damn mouth. It'd be more money for me, no money for you, more money for everybody. But you won't shut the hell up. That's probably what she tell her when she get home. Hold on, Batty B. Wait a minute, Batty B. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You cheat? Nah, you ain't gonna cheat. Matter of fact, you'll come home. You'll come home to daddy. That's what you do. See, you ain't gonna cheat. Because see, when I set the rules, all you gonna do is follow them. I mean, I respect your wishes, but they just that wishes. You wish they would happen, but it's not. See? That's how it works. That's how it work around Coach's house. Man, please. Hey, See, I'm gonna tell you what's wrong with society, y'all. You could cheat. I wouldn't be upset about that. Do you know how many women it is in the world? Hell, I'll find somebody that'll act right. They'll act right. Hell, they'll do what I tell them. Shit, I mean, hell, I ain't to worry about that. Hey, you cheat all day. You can get up. Twat is twat. It's all the same.
Oh Lord, if anybody needs in these comments go anything further than what you said, I'm blocking they duck ass.
Oh, okay. Don't block. Yeah. Hey, listen. See, she started this. She
I
started this
know.
by calling me cheap. So, I mean, listen, woman is woman. I don't get caught up. Like, I'm not going to be, oh, God, is she cheating on me? Man, look, you can go online and build a woman now. Yeah. Why am I going
Oh
to be
my
stuck with
God.
one? Why am I going to be stuck with one? Okay? What for? What for, Batty B? What for? Nah, that's I sense the sexual tension between us, Batty B. But listen, you will still have to get it approved. That's just
Oh
what it
my
is.
god.
You will have to get that $100 approved. Okay, and I might say yeah, and I might say no, depending upon what you're gonna buy. Okay, now if you're gonna waste my money on BS, nah, that's gonna be a big ass no. I'm just telling you how it is. Okay, now she laughing. Oh man, we just
So
having
what
some
about
fun.
this ass whipping?
Which one?
I'm still tripping on Julia. You've been talking all of this shit to get in there and get beat up for 4 rounds. I don't understand.
She really almost got stopped in the second round. Only
Yeah, she did. She
man,
looked so relieved.
man, if she'd have had Chris would have had 20 more seconds, this fight it'd have been over then.
Wait, but you know what?
actually, actually, I just
I had a
realized.
flashback.
Yeah.
Actually, I just realized that Chris Cyborg could have knocked out Julia Budd a lot earlier in the fight if she had top position, like in the last minute of the first round, and just did ground and pound. Same with the third round. It's like there was just times where the bell would just ring, like it was too late when she was about to finish her. In the fourth round, she didn't waste no time, but yeah,
You
this
see,
fight could have ended very quickly.
you see, she
Man,
threw an elbow in there, huh?
Uh
man, man, did
She
y'all see
remind,
when Chris put in a triangle?
yeah.
Julia was like, "What the hell did I walk into? What did I just walk into?"
Uh-huh. They can keep believing the lies if she want. Oh, she don't have a ground game. She can't wrestle. Okay. Africa creates the best wrestlers. People just don't know that.
Yeah, I was telling people, Chris not over there for a vacation, and she not over there kumbaya, and Chris over there
For
learning how to
real.
wrestle, or she enhancing her wrestling game, and you can see that
Hmm.
pay it off. Julia tried that, man. Chris just took her down with no problem. Boom. Cause see, they've been in camp, and they've been telling Julia, oh, Chris don't wrestle that well. She ain't got no wrestling. Okay, you'll be able to. You know what? If you can't stand with her, you can take her down, cause Chris is afraid to wrestle because she don't have it. Man, when Chris slammed that ass and put on that canvas, man, Julia Budd was looking around. She was looking lost, man. She was looking lost, like she didn't know what to do, like a deer caught in headlights. Beep beep. Damn eyes light up, get popped in
Mm-mm.
the head. Damn, Julia Budd got her ass whooped, y'all.
It's good for her.
Damn, she got her ass whooped. Damn, wait a minute. Did General Africa, did you fall asleep?
No, I'm here.
Oh, okay. General Africa having some dinner.
What you eating?
Cookie.
You look like a cookie.
Oh,
Oh,
damn,
thank you.
damn,
So,
General Africa, you gonna take that, man? Come on.
A chocolate
so do
chip.
you,
You're darker than me.
Genesis. Is
Hmm.
lovely. She's so lovely. Oh my
Oh,
God,
I miss
Genesis
you
Green.
too. You don't talk to me no more.
What do you mean?
Oh my God, what
You
happened?
gotta hit my line. You gotta hit my I gotta hit you up. I gotta hit you up on Snapchat or something.
Yeah.
Look at Coach in the back.
But what about when she was kicking? What about when she was kicking them legs though?
Damn them
Huh?
legs.
What about when she was getting crucified and she was kicking them legs?
Oh my God.
Tearing them legs up. Julia was like, man, she about dropped it with a leg kick, man. I was like,
Look,
damn.
But wait, did you see when Julia did like a little flip and kick Crick and kiss Crick kicked her in the back?
Kicked, yeah, she kicked in the ass.
I was laughing. I was laughing.
That was funny.
Man, that was funny as I don't know what. Boy, beat man. Chris is Chris.
Oh,
Hey man, that fight that was a good fight though. I enjoyed watching it, man. I wonder who
It
they
was
gonna
a
have
slaughter.
Chris.
It was a one-sided slaughter. What fight were you watching? You were acting like this was a back and forth brawl. Like you acting like this shit was competitive. Like before round 4, like there was like 1 or 2 swing rounds, and Cyborg needed that knockout to win. He was coming from behind. Like,
Damn, but then you see, man, like when soon as she figured out Julia was hurt, man, she started doing shoot box again, and
yeah,
yes.
just man started
yo,
just
I just
throwing the
love Julia Budd's face in round 4 to look at her
Yeah.
face.
Did
man.
you see how big her eyes got
I
every
know,
time
man. She was like,
Chris
"Oh my
kept touching them?
god!" Like, oh my god. Yo, I was trying to do my Deontay Wilder impersonation where he says, "Oh my god!" Like, oh my god.
You stupid.
Yeah, oh my god. That's what she looked like. She was like, "Oh my god." Like,
Man.
that shit. A 50-50
And she
fight
was
was
trying
that.
to swing. She was trying to swing in her team. Swing back, throw an elbow, throw an elbow.
And then he looked like Edmund when they stopped the fight. No, no,
You know what he looked
no.
like? He looked like he saw Palpatine crucify his child or something.
Oh my gosh.
Damn.
You know what's funny? See, a 50-50 fight was the Kamaru Usman Kobe Covington fight. See, going into round 5, that was an incredible fight. And whoever won round 5 was going to win the fight. And Usman beat the shit out of Kobe. And I was so happy. I was
Oh, you and me
celebrating
both.
for a week. I was celebrating for like a week. I was so happy. This fight was not that fight. This was not a competitive fight. This is just Cyborg demolishing Julia. This is just a Chris Cyborg destruction. It was a typical Chris Cyborg night. It was great. I mean, Felicia Spencer did better than Julia Budd. Felicia Spencer at least busted up Cyborg. I mean, that was a first. No one's ever done that. Julia Budd was just like, man. She was
Julia
like,
Budd.
She was like, I should have ducked this fight. I should have just given them my belt. I should have just left the organization, canceled my contract. She should have done something, man.
No, but that's what you get when you talk shit for all them years, and then when somebody come to your organization, you gotta live up to all that shit you've been talking.
Yeah. What has Julia Budd even said about Chris Cyborg? See, I wasn't even keeping up with this fight.
Well,
Like,
after the Amanda fight, she was like, "Oh, she's beatable, and
oh
yeah,
yeah,
I want next, I want a piece of
that's true.
that, and all of that, and
Guys, I got a question to ask y'all.
Yeah, she got next.
I got a question to ask all of y'all. Okay, guys. What the fuck does Francione Cruz have on the front of her face?
Wait, her name is Frey Sean.
I don't care what it.
Her name is
What,
Fran.
what does she
Frey
have?
Sean Cruz.
Guys, I mean, this look like the damn. Uh, uh, like she a member of Star Trek. Like she looked like that dude, Lamar LaFord. Man, I'm finna put this up on the screen for y'all.
You
Yeah,
know
please. She
what?
must look like a clown.
Bye.
Damn, I'm finna put this on the screen. Hey, look, y'all. Y'all got to tell me what this is now. Somebody, I'm finna put it up on the screen. Okay, Francione finna get this work. Okay, Francione, whatever her name is, she about to get some work. Okay, I'm finna give her this work now. Like she got
Oh
on
my
like
god.
a visor and like the hell wrong with this man? What is she
Wait,
doing?
she is a part of Deep Space Nine.
Yeah.
The bitch is a Ferengi.
For
She
rank,
looks like a Klingon.
there,
You
there
gotta
go
put this on the
you
screen,
and
'cause I can't
Dennis
see what you're talking about.
Espinoza. The hell is a damn Ferengi? What? Nobody know what no damn Ferengi is.
Basically, in the 20th century, a bitch with some fucked up teeth.
Oh dang. Oh, that
Yeah.
kind of Ferengi.
Yeah, look up a pic. All right, coach. Look up a picture of a Ferengi. That's probably what she looked like.
So you want me to
Although
go
she
look
probably
up
looked
the
more like
photograph? So you telling me to research what a Ferengi? Man, come on.
No, you know what? She looked like a Klingon.
yeah, Klingon. There we
Okay,
go.
I
There you
know.
go.
I
That's
know
what
a
she looked like.
Klingon.
She looked like a
I'm
Klingon.
finna put
See,
this picture up here on the screen for y'all. Y'all finna see this,
yeah.
man.
I don't want to
See,
look at that shit.
How in the
the
hell?
Ferengi. Ferengi. She looked like a 24th century Ferengi. Nah, nah. She looked like a Klingon. She don't look like Ferengi.
Oh my god,
Man,
I'm dead.
y'all are just mean. Y'all just so
Yeah,
I
we're
damn
just
mean.
am
being mean.
dead.
You guys are
But
so
I
I
mean,
damn
that's what
mean.
she
can't.
gets. She rejected her own. She rejected her own people. Look what happened. I mean,
God, dog, look at
it's.
Brian.
It's just
Oh,
I'm just saying. I mean, I'm half black, so I can talk sort of. I don't sound
Really?
like it. I mean, I sound white, but it's fine. I
I
mean,
know,
but I can talk a little bit.
I know you have black. I thought you was
She
Indian.
made her own. She made her own bed. She made her own bed. She had to sleep in it.
Wait a minute, Brian. So you have black and so you black mixed with white? Now
Yeah,
I'm
I'm half black, half
dude, and here I has been thinking you. I thought you was a Cherokee all this damn time.
white.
I swear to
wait.
God.
So you're a Neanderthal?
uh,
Wait a minute, come
but
on, Genesis. He said he was
yeah,
half black. Now come on, now you just being mean for no reason. Damn.
No, I'm not. I like Brian.
yeah. I love you, Genesis Green. But
Oh,
Hey now,
but
boy.
yeah,
Hey,
I
hey,
mean,
boy. Don't be
look,
talking about
she.
my woman like that. Now I slap the hell out. I'm just
But
playing.
seriously, Miss Cruz, she made her bed. She got to sleep in it. She went with Golden Boy. She was with her Mexican sister, and
hmm
I just looked at the picture of the woman that was whooping her ass. Man, that woman looked like a dude, man.
but you know
That
what?
chick was
But
on
you know what?
steroids. She was on
Ellie
all the juice.
Alejandra used to be a heavyweight.
Oh my
Let's get
god.
right into it.
I'm
Yes.
getting Beyonce Wilder. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like, like
But you know what? Brian, I offered to help her because I know
yeah, you
Alejandra.
told me.
Yeah, Alejandra is big. So I'm like, okay, so we both walk around about the same. We both walk around like heavy. She
Uh-huh.
fight at 168, so she probably walk around and probably like maybe 180 something. So I extended my hand out, but hey,
She extended the
it is
olive
what it
Yeah.
is.
branch. She extended that. You extended that olive branch, and she turned your olive branch into olive oil. She ain't give you
Oh
nothing.
well, guess what? I ain't get my wig knocked off, so I don't give a fuck.
Damn, Jen, you sound
Ain't nobody
upset.
get my wig.
Yeah, he sure didn't.
Yeah, that was just sad, man. I mean, she looked like she's on all the steroids. That's the thing. Like she looked huge. And then she looked like she
Uh,
taking the juice like 10 years ago, man.
she
It's
take.
like she on TRT. She's taking the shit that the UFC banned. They banned TRT. They banned EPO. Like, come on, man. That shit's crazy.
They done banned everything.
Yeah, oh my god. That's why so many fighters that used to be so great, like because the thing is, like in Brazil, a lot of stuff that costs so much money to buy in America, you could get it in Brazil because it's not really like not that they're happy with cheating. It's just it's not frowned upon. It's all about in Brazil. It's a different culture. If you want to look great, you gotta do what you gotta do to look amazing, to look beautiful. So it's not like they're trying to cheat. But a lot of Brazilian fighters fell apart after USADA came in. They banned TRT. They banned all this shit and then they banned the IV, and then they banned the IV ban, and then everybody fell apart. It wasn't even just Brazilians. Everybody who was
Yeah,
great
Brock
before
Lesnar,
2015.
Frank Mir.
Yeah, Premier, everybody. And
Wait,
before,
y'all seen Brock Lesnar? He looked like he melted now.
yeah, he looked he looked like he just got skinny, turned into a skeleton, man. I mean, before 2015, all these guys were great. And then you look at Overeem. Overeem doesn't even look like he used to. 10 years ago, his shoulder was bigger than my entire body. His shoulders were huge, and now he doesn't even look like himself. He doesn't look like himself.
That's because he been knocked out so many times, man. He
Yeah,
don't
man.
even.
Vitor Belfort used to be this muscular dude, and then USADA came in, and he looked like he got tits, like he got boobs and shit. Like his body, like
Mm-mm.
looked kind of pregnant, and it's like he's just getting knocked out just like that. Like you just tap him on the chin, he's out. Like,
Yeah,
oh my god.
USADA ain't playing, man.
USADA ruined the UFC. I mean, they made it better for fighters that want to be clean and to make it. And then TJ Dillashaw tests for EPO, and he still got fucked up. That's crazy. Like Henry Cejudo beat the shit out of him. He was on EPO the entire time.
Oh damn,
Wow, that was crazy.
damn.
Suspended for 2 years. And you know why they suspended him for 2 years? Because there was no way that you could take EPO and claim ignorance. Because to take EPO, you need like a nurse, you need a doctor, you need a hotel room, you need IVs. Like you're making like conscious decisions to take this shit. So they knew he made the decision, like he knew what he was doing that was wrong. That's why they gave him the 2-year suspension, and he's lucky he got that.
Damn.
Yeah, like you can't like take what John Jones was taking. Like, oh, I thought I was taking pain medicine. Like Shane Mosley when he was in court, he was in court and he was talking about the Balco shit back in 2008, and he was
Yeah, I
like,
remember that.
I thought I was taking pain medicine that cost $10,000 a bottle. Like,
What the hell?
Sure.
he's like, I'm like, yeah, you thought you were taking Advil liquid gel. Like he thought he was taking a lead.
Yeah, Shane Mosley, he was lying, boy. But they caught him in a
Oh
lie.
my god.
Hey, okay, guys. So here's the photograph that I'm talking about. So everybody look at the screen. Okay, Francione Cruz got on this visor, and I don't know. She looks like Joy de LaForge from Star Trek. Like what guys?
Mega Man.
Is this on Twitter?
No, no. Who is this? Okay, what does she have on? Okay, somebody got to help me with this. Okay, I don't know what this is. Okay, she got something over her face. I mean, hell, I don't know. It's like a visor. Okay, she could go fly
Okay.
on the Enterprise right now. Y'all look at the screen. It's right there.
This is like an Under Armour visor, man.
Under Armour visor.
Damn,
Yes.
damn.
Yes. Under Armour visor. Is she wearing that because her face is messed up? I mean, she got busted up. I mean, I'm looking at the pictures. Like, that's bad, bro.
And you know what? And salute to Blue Blood for the interview, man. You know, so Blue Blood did a great job, and you know, she was interested and she did answer some questions, really good questions that we wanted to know. Like, are you even upset? Like, I mean, and that's why I got the impression, like, okay, I don't know if she was advised not to say it. Like, I just get this thing with her, like she's bigger than she is. I'm not trying to be that guy. I'm not trying to be. But I just get this impression, like, chick, oh, calm down now. You know, like, like I said, if you would have listened to people like Coach, 5-year mission.
Oh, snap. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all.
Oh my god.
Fresh.
Come on, like what's that? What is that? What is that, man? When I saw that, I was just like, "Are you kidding me?"
I'm sorry. God dog, y'all. Oh man, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. What's this one? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Beat Fresh on up, y'all.
You stupid.
Shit.
You
Oh, damn.
where you dog?
Shoot, I can't help it.
Oh
Oh.
my god.
And she was in a hurry to go somewhere, boy. I tell you, man, she was about to go to the space shuttle, man. She was ready to get out of there. She couldn't wait.
She finna go on the mothership. Oh man! Shout out to Rashid Muhammad in the super chat.
Oh my god.
God dog, yo. This
So
Jordan
I know
LaForge's
it's not
wife.
fair, but Francine Cruz is annoying me. I know it's not fair.
That's Jordan LaForge's wife, man. Come on, cut that out, man. Like, why would you be caught dead walking around that damn thing on? What the
Was
hell
this
is
on
going on?
Instagram?
Nah, this is on YouTube.
Corey Kleckner, your
Oh,
comments
YouTube.
are showing.
Oh,
Corey
boy.
Kleckner, your comments are showing, Corey.
Yeah, I see you, Corey. I see you. Man, look, man, look. Okay. Brian Jensen, man, your thoughts on this visor?
It looks pretty bad. I mean, I guess she's just trying to hide her bruises. I mean, I guess I've seen worse. I guess it might be better than giant sunglasses, but that shit's bad, yo. Shit's just bad, making
Okay.
people look bad.
Genesis Green. I mean, she turned you down for training. Genesis, your thoughts on this visor?
Uh, I just want to be done. I just want to be done.
Oh, Genesis Green. I mean, General Africa. What do you think about this?
Man, it's just it is what it is, man. I ain't gonna. Oh man,
Oh,
yeah,
snap.
man. I hope. No comment.
Oh, folks, this has been fun. And guys, you know what? We're gonna have Francione Cruz gonna take us out. Guys, it's been fun dealing with y'all. Cris Cyborg 4, organization champ.
Yes, sir.
Final thoughts. We'll start with you, Brian Jensen.
Well, this was a great night. Another great performance from Chris Cyborg. She's one of the greatest to ever do it. One of the GOATs. And yeah, she deserved this victory. She earned it. Oh, and I just wanted to mention that Chris Cyborg is the first MMA fighter, regardless of gender, man or woman. She is the first MMA fighter to win belts in 4 different organizations. So that's a big accomplishment. She's the first one to do it. So congratulations to Chris Cyborg.
Damn, that's what's up. General Africa, your final closing thoughts.
Hey, thanks for bringing me on, Coach, and I had a great time chopping it up with all y'all, man. Um, man, salute to Chris Cyborg for going in there and doing her thing, man, and salute to Coach for this great live stream, man. That's it.
Man, and finally, Genesis Green.
The HNIC. It is always fun to get on here and chop it up with you people. And yes, continue to be you. Be exactly who you are.
Genesis said, "Be exactly who you are." Uh,
If you look like a Cleon, be a fucking Cleon. If you look like a Kardashian, be a fucking Kardashian.
hey, Genesis, real quick. Uh,
Uh-huh.
Tell us, what do you think Julia Budd is saying right now in the car?
She getting the shit slapped out of her. She wants to be done. Hmm.
Oh man, with that, I've had fun, guys. I've had a lot of fun tonight. It's been a fun stream, man. It's been fun. So tomorrow night I'll be on for the Bites but Balance podcast, okay? And that's every Sunday night, okay, at about 8:30, 9 o'clock.
All right.
It's always between 8:30 and 9 o'clock. Okay, it always is. Also, too, Wednesday, January the 29th, okay, Randa Quiet Storm Marcos will be in the building, okay, at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Great.
Okay, she'll be there. So, yeah, man, join us live. We're going to be asking, Randa Marcos about a lot of stuff. And also, guys, make sure you get your questions. I'm going to put it up on the community tab. And you guys can ask, whatever questions you want me to ask Randa, and I'll ask him, okay? With that being said, it is time to go.